Hey, all work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for whatever, I'll be front and center. Don't fly too close to the sun, your body chopped up by propellers. Came in arrogant, but left out in a stretcher. Fuck the comparison, y'all know y'all couldn't replicate it. Chilling in the desert, I'm good under pressure.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking about. All work, no pleasure. I ain't here to make friends, big stepper. Hey, bad guy, Heath Ledger. Ready for whatever, I'll be front and center. Quick to sever, however, whoever. Raining from above, we shooting down through your umbrella. Ay, getting fed up, nothing you could tell us. Snapping every shot I take, just wait till it develops.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
This a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, show 'em what we bout.
Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking
Stick
about.
around when we hold it down, look at what we found. From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down. Stick around when we hold it down, look at what we found.
Said this a marathon, not a sprint, let's go 100 miles.
From the ground, with me to the clouds, never coming down.
That's the crown on me, wear it proud, fuck what they was talking about.
Body real nice, I'm a centerfold. Make him take me to the mall and cop 10 of those. I don't want your man, I ain't in the hoes. Got a big ass, real soft like a dinner roll. Yeah, I know you like that. You just send a DM, I don't write back. Bitches think I wanna be him, it ain't like that. This little kitty got some grip, yeah, bite back. Riding big B's with a nigga from the 6. Pussy got a slow leak, so you know it got him wet. Asking who the fuck is Nina, mean he got it on his hip. I ain't gotta go get it, cause I've been having shit. It don't really matter what a bitch gotta say. Bad little thing, keep it bustin' like a Drake. She don't want beef, she can't say it to my face. I may let him eat it.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record, yeah. For the record, yeah. For the record, for the record. For the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. Frozen. H6 all the hate. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ball and age. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they doubt it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost. Running through it with the young influence. Adolescent presence. I'm succumbing to it. I've been giving yeses when I shouldn't do it. I complete ejected with the moves elusive. And I'm barely moving, but I'm still gon' boost them. I can't work on winnings when I know you're losing. So I work the winnings and they favorite deuces. Guess I have to pivot, shooting the bazookas for the facts. I need racks, paper cash, fuck a tax. That's a joke, tell them laugh. Uncle Sam, fuck out the bag. Brody plot, will get a whack. Contract, give me the max. I got lab on my back. You ain't that, then it's raps. Whoa, 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 whoa. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, yeah. For the record.
Listen, I do a lot of things, but one thing I will not do is give a fuck.
got real. Say how you feel. Got niggas mad. Nigga, that's too bad. Off of my dick, I got them stressed out. Look at me, I'm blessed now. Tell them I'm the best out. Giving nothing less. Bitch, you guess to see my third eye. You see my halo. Untamed, no cage, ho. Flipping through the payroll. I'm about my banknotes. Nigga, look, they taking those. What the fuck we waiting on? It's what I prayed for, right? Yeah. Black, tell them back. Bitches high, get my lick back. On the get back. They won't hear me get the last laugh. I'm the last. Standing all 10 in the grass patch. Run a cash grab, yeah. I'm off the medicine. They on the set of this. Niggas finna settle it. I'm him, no questioning. Up late, no rest again. Them niggas ain't threatening. This what I invested in. Bring the blasting in, yeah. If somebody told you that they know me, then they told your ass a story. Keep my business on a low key, yeah. If you fuck me, then for shorty. If you not, then it's a problem. I'm the source, we get it sorted, yeah. If you know me, you the homie. If you don't, let's keep it cordial. Keep my mentions on a low key, yeah. If you for me, then for shorty. If you for me, can you show me? Way up near the asteroids, rapping like the writtens do. I'm getting to the cash, boy. The average, I keep adding to my name across the tabloid. I don't stretch fame, but if I want, I could turn me into a household name. Way out of line, still in my lane. Heavy foot in the game. I'm big stepping in the flesh, bitch. I get better with age. Trapping my aim, then pressing play to hit my life. I'm never selling my soul. Get to the dollar off a dream, bitch. I'ma grip what I'm owed. I never fold, I keep it calm. They wanna rise out of me. I keep it glacier, cut you off soon as I see the first sign that you not for me. In alignment with the gods and the kings, and I want everything. Bitch, I need that payoff. She say she wanna dip out to Barbados. I'm still trying to comprehend what's a day off. Been moving hella careful. You see what they did to take off. I'm protecting my peace, and I've been chefing this heat. Bitch, I've been revving the pistons. Bitch, I've been one with the vision. If somebody told you that they know me, then they told your ass a story. Keep my business on a low key, yeah. If you fuck me, then for shorty. If you not, then it's a problem. I'm the source, we get it sorted, yeah. If you know me, you the homie. If you don't, let's keep it cordial. Keep my mentions on a low key, yeah. If you for me, then for shorty. If you for me, can you show me?
I like getting lost in the carousel of my own mind.
Yeah, I really like that. I feel like that, yeah.
Lord, now I thought I was on the screen. There I go. Hello, how is everybody doing today? Thank you, Miss Pizarro, for sending your folks over. I really appreciate that. I want to say hey to everybody. I ain't going to make this long. Hey, Rachel's heart, how are you? Tracy, baby, how you doing, mama? Hey, Lene. What's up, Glow Glow? My Dr. Creole boo. Hey, Britt girl, thank you for coming through. My little sis, RNY. Hazel Diane, I'm doing fine. I'm going to explain all of that in just a second because I've been listening a little bit here and there before I went to work and all. And yeah, we're going to talk about that. What's up, Monkeypox? How you doing, baby? And Trini, hey, baby. Resto, what's up? What's up, Resto? How you doing today? Thank you for popping through. Miss Jean, I do appreciate you. Miss Empress Melanin, thank you so much for coming through. Little Mama Obama, hello, gorgeous. And my Miss Pizarro, I don't care what nobody says. I love me some Pizarro. That's just it. Point blank, period. My YouTube cameras, hey mama, and don't think I won't in your live too. I was back and forth sleeping, snoozing. I wake up, somebody here, somebody there, everywhere. Hey binary, always in trouble with you. Always in trouble with you. What's going on, Jessica? How are you? My big mama Sharika, Chicago. Hey, my love. How are you doing, baby? I missed all of y'all today. What's going on? Envy. I don't love everybody. I like everybody. Is that better for you? Now you don't have to throw up. All right, you's good to go. What's up, Diddy Love? How are you doing? I hope your day has been well as the queen before you reacts. You've been playing any good games? I need to go over there. And our lady Nika, 2 quarters plus crew. How are you, my love? Dragons, hey baby, how are you? I hope you're doing well, Dragons. You be on my mind, so I hope you're doing well. And how are you, you? Thank you for popping through, my wifey, Miss Muffy. Hey baby, I appreciate you. I really do. All of y'all popping through. 504 girl, I appreciate you. What's up, the cynical one? How you doing, mama? I hope you're doing wonderful. And have I gotten through our roll call? Let us see. It's my sour patch, my boo. Yeah, I know E is a 3. I did that on purpose. Okay. I did it on purpose, Envy. I definitely did. Hey, Malice, baby. I'm going to light it up. I'm going to definitely light it up. We're going to get some of this stuff out of here and as audio says, packed on up. Hey, JC, I love you too, mama. I really do. Y'all make my day. Y'all make me feel so much better with all the shit that I have to go through. I really appreciate you. Hey, Michelle, how are you today, baby? You know I love the kitty cat picture. Hey, Yolanda, pick up the phone, baby. I'm sorry. I snoozed all day until I went to work. I was almost late, and you know how that goes. And hey, Sade, how are you? I really thank y'all for coming through. Crack Smoke, thank you so much. Hey, Catherine, how you doing? Toya, how are you? And my Don Play, love my Don Play. How you doing, baby? And I think I've got everybody. Miss TSW, how are you, boo? Hey, Miss T, the Miss O. I don't know why I want to call you just anyway. How you doing? We got to get together on our nightly show, so we're gonna get that going soon. Hey, Trina Boo, I appreciate it. I definitely do. And Jasmine, hey, Jasmine needs to touch grass. Jasmine, we can get out there and touch that grass. The grass is hot, boo. It's hot outside. It's very, very hot. What's up, One Up? How would my kids feel? My kids would be, they would probably be mad. Now, I got 3 boys, and them 3 boys would truly be really mad, but they know me and they understand me, and my kids would step back and let me handle it. So yeah, they'd be fine. And how you doing, Robin? Mara, it's nice to see you. And yeah, so dragons, I appreciate you. I really do. We go back and forth, but I love me some dragons. I really, really do. Hey, so bomb, how are you? And hola, señorita, how are you? It is good to see you, baby. D Ham, it's good to see you. I'm up for answering anything and everything. So we're going to go back real quick, back in time to last night. And as Lemon would say, it was a dark and stormy night. And I could tell Taylor, what's up, Summer Breeze? How are you, baby? How you doing? And Ghetto, hey Ghetto, I don't want you to be talking bad about me now. Come on now, Ghetto. I won't try to be messy. What I was trying to do was bridge things up, but it didn't work. Hey, I'm not messy. So it's all good. It's all good. So here's the difference. Here's the thing. Now, I was just working and listening to a part of Sir King. And Sir King, you can take that gorilla off of there. That's some bullshit. Hey, Storylines, how you doing, baby? I did an Austin drop down so I can mod you back up, please, because it was a big mistake last night. Feelings was high. It was a lot of drama going on. So Austin, drop down when you get a chance so I can mod you back up. I'd appreciate it if you want to. That's if you want to. I ain't forcing nobody to mod, but if you want to, please drop down so that I can, mod you back up. There was a big problem last night. Hey, Veronica, how are you, boo? There was a big problem last night in the back chat because it was somebody typing some disgusting stuff back there, really disgusting. And at first it had Sukiana, and then it just changed the name to Austin. And so, hey, J Dunn, how are you, my love? And the gorilla, it's for Dimples. Oh, really? Oh, no. I was like, damn, do I be looking that rough, Jay? I was worried for a minute. Well, in that case, it's all good. Yeah, and you're right. Lemon probably would not unmod me, anyone from me, but I didn't unmod it just for Lemon's sake. I unmodded them because of the stuff that was being said back there, and then it said Austin, and I was like, is what's going on? So now that I know it was not Austin and it was somebody trolling back there in the back chat, I can mod him up if that's what you want, Austin. It's up to you. But as far as last night went, I knew, hey, Miss Senator baby, how you doing? I knew that Taylor was creeping on in. I could tell, I knew it. And as far as me getting upset. And thank you for the Cash App. I really appreciate that. That was so sweet. Thank you so very much. What I did yesterday when I popped on over to Binaries, I support YouTube cameras. I'm a mod there, and I support Binary too. So I went over there, and he was talking, and like Audio said, he said that Binary and Resto were trying to get me in a trick bag to say things about Lemon. Now, I don't give a damn what anybody says. Lemon is my friend. I'm not going to change that. I can get upset. I can be mad. I can whatever. He's my friend. Yeah, and you're right, little Mama Obama. I didn't like that. Now, and I love me some Austin, but I didn't like the fact that he kept saying that word up there, which could definitely hurt Lemon's channel, and it was a homophobic slur, and I didn't like that. I really didn't expect that, and I didn't like that at all. So that was another reason why I was like, you can't do that. You can't be a mod over here saying that kind of things on somebody that I feel is special to me. Now, as far as the age gap, because as hey Red and Locked, how you doing, baby? As far as what I heard Sir King saying, oh, she's 60 years old and this, that, and that. Sir King, stop trying to guess my motherfucking age, okay? My age is very, very, very well known, and I'm thrilled with my age, bitch. I'm 54, okay? That's all there is to it. 54 and happy about it. 54. There we go. I am 54. So it ain't no 60. Don't be pushing it up. I'm with the 50 plus crew. Period. Right there, you better tell them. And you're right. Now, I normally would never let anybody talk to me. Hey, Honest Row, my baby. But I could tell, hey, Gemini, that he was getting into Taylor. Taylor was popping up. I knew it. I could tell it. I could feel it. And at that point, I should have dropped on down. And nope, I didn't expect Binary to be anybody but Binary. Binary is Binary. You either like them or you don't. Hey, Audio, how are you, baby? And I do understand what you was trying to say, Audio, and I appreciate that. I really do. So I don't want anybody thinking that me and Lemon were running a play and trying to act like star-crossed friends who it wasn't even like that. Okay, the problem is when Lemon saw me over there on Binaries and they were talking about the grinder stuff, and I said, yeah, I downloaded it. I wanted to see what it was about. And so it wasn't anything more than that. I don't think that Lemon, for the record, I do not think that man is gay. Hey, Tisa, how are you? I don't think that, I mean, Tulsa, I'm sorry. Tisa was on my mind. How are you doing, love? I don't think that man is not. Okay. And what are you talking about, dragons? Hey, Lynette, no matter if you drop down or not, why should his so-called friends have to avoid him when he getting drunk? You got a point there. You got a point. Hey, Molly, you got a point. You definitely got a point. And also, do I think he's an alcoholic? I think that he's a drinker. And there's a lot of people that be drinking up here, and they move the way they move. What's up, Shirley? How you doing, baby? So no, I'm not making any excuses for his behavior, because when he acts like, what's up, Sophie? When he acts like a fuck boy, I tell him, you act like a fuck boy. That was fuck boy shit. I'll be the first one to tell him in the background that shit ain't cute. It's not cute. And so what I did yesterday, Binary blessed me yesterday, which I wasn't expecting, and I thanked him for that. Absolutely. So I knew Lemon needed these headphones because when he comes on, he's always crackling and things. So the headphones he was talking about, the same headphones I had, they was on sale. So what I did, I just sent him the money and told him to go ahead and order them. And I hope he does. If he does, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. That's it. I did what I could do. And it is what it is. Now, he's a good friend. I don't put age limits on my friends. Thank you, Trina. I just wanted to do something nice. He's always doing for me. He's always constantly doing for me. He constantly will send me or do this. And I mean, he's constantly being kind to me. He absolutely is. And I apologize. I did not drop the link like I normally do. So yeah, no, dare she. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. Now, there are people who can function on a lot of alcohol. I know I can't. I definitely can't. So I'm not going to, that's a grown ass man. What's up, fluffy stuff? That's a grown man. Okay. And he apologized. Hey, Sophie, he did apologize to me. And I was cool with that. I'm cool with that. Just like when he mocked me in Vegas. Hell, the way I was feeling and looking, I would have mocked me too. That's why I was waiting for my massage. But it is what it is. We talked while we were in Vegas and we were able to get that out. And Molly, sometimes when people defend you, it gets painted as us trying to split you and lemon up. And it's really annoying. And you're right. You're absolutely right. You're right. And I appreciate y'all defending me. Y'all are amazing. So I absolutely appreciate that. Because y'all don't have to. You really don't. And I appreciate that. And then some people were going back. Dragons, you is so Dragons, he does brag a lot. That's Lemon. He brags a lot, but it seems like he won't do it himself. So I was trying to help him along. And you think it's a tough position to be in because it's so weird that, hey, Miss Banshee, and people think that we coddle Lemon. When Lemon goes back there in that Discord and we tell him, Lemon catches it hard out there. Not Lemon's love triangle. You think so? I don't know. I don't know. I think that he's fine with other people. I just think that he needs to, and real Mrs. Banji said that maybe he needs to take some days off, but he's happy right now. When I was that age and I was drinking and everything, yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, I'm the highest. I overslept for work today, but I got there. I put in my little bit of time. They be all right. Definitely. So, I forgive Lemon, and that was no play. I don't do the plays. I can't participate in plays. I don't have that much mind space to remember to be doing this, that, and the other. Lemon, I consider a friend, and I can definitely. Who that be? Is that my lemonade? Hey, baby.
Yeah, what the hell the mods down there doing, man? Somebody time me out.
Okay, you'll be timing people out. Hey, butterfly.
Hey, Boo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Y'all don't time Ghetto out. That's my brother.
I like Ghetto too. I just didn't like what Ghetto posted. It was me.
Ghetto, what did you say?
I said, where your pimp hand strong, Lolo? Way to take the money from Binary and give it to Lemon. What they got to do with you? Who is this?
That's Creole. That's Creole Butterfly.
Creole, we fly.
I know we are. We cool.
Man, you know what? I'm done. I'm done.
Hey, red wine. No, talk to me. What's going? Okay. So what did he say? I missed it.
He just told you what he said. I just felt like right now you trying to come on and explain yourself and everything, and I just didn't like the comment. It was just I didn't like the comment. But if you okay with it, my fault.
Well, No, my mods. Okay, listen, my mods have all they have all right to do what they feel is right. Hey, Mama Cynthia, they have all all right to do. If you feel it ain't right, then do what you got to do. But I love me some ghetto, and ghetto got a point of view. I'm not mad at that, not at all.
RNY just typed what he said.
Oh, great play. Take binary money and give it to Lemon. Okay, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. I had money in my Cash App anyway, and I had told Lemon I was going to get him some. Hey, Jazzy Peach, that I was going to get him some. Matter of fact, the ones that I was going to send him, I'm literally using right now. And I know I said, he said, "Oh, you still got the headphones you're gonna send me?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." So instead, this way he can order it from Amazon, and it's all good. So ghetto, you ain't gotta be like that. It ain't about being a pimp
It
hand, all
only
right?
took 1 minute, 60 seconds. It wasn't like it was 5 minutes. It's just one. He back in the chat. He good.
See, yeah, it's all
Hey,
right,
block me.
baby.
Oh, I'm good, baby. Block me. I get it.
Oh, thank you for the super sticker, Sade. I appreciate you. They still haven't given me the goals like everybody else, but well, it is what it is, baby. But I thank you so very much for your $10 super sticker. It wasn't me just taking Binary's money and giving it to Lemon. It was an in the moment thing that I wanted to do for Lemon because I had promised him I was going to do it, and I did not expect Binary to send me a nice cash app, and I appreciate it. And what you talking about, Resto? So Lemon asked and then acted like you did it. No, Lemon didn't ask for the thing. Lemon had said something about the headphones the other night because we were talking about the headphones because when he comes on, he's kind of crunchy and it gets crunchy because he's switching phones and things like this. With this, he can just use the headphones. He can hook into his phone. He can hook into his computer, whatever he wants to do. And it's easy for him. So I was just trying to help him out because not just not just Binary who has blessed me. Lemon has blessed me. Yeah, he asked me for the headphones I had on, but I literally was using them. I was literally using them. So I was like, ugh. Yeah, now, Pizarro, y'all know how sensitive I am. Hey, swag, baby. I'm very sensitive. I am because I'm friendly. I'm very friendly. Y'all see me when I'm out in the stores, wherever I go. I'm talking to people. I'm a people person. So when for the thought of him thinking that I don't have his back is what hurt my feelings because out of anybody on this app, I got his back. I definitely got his back. You think that Cash App was a power move? You think no? I think Binary has Cash App me before, definitely.
Yes,
And
he's
you right,
the link.
yeah. Yeah, and Jay Dunn, you right. If he can afford to give away 2,300 for a contest, he can afford to buy some damn headphones. He can. But Jay Dunn, I think of it as a gift. I'm a gift.
Let me say this to you, and I'll drop down, let you and Peace have it, or whoever else is gonna come up here. Oh,
We
Lola.
got 15 spaces. Come on up. See, this reminds me back in the day when it was 5A and Bama thing, and me reading Reed's book. See, because I would go around to different platforms. I wasn't just a Babe Nation. I wasn't just a Ride Live. I wasn't just Avatar Nation. I went wherever I wanted to go. And back then it was different, because it was that same word, ops this, ops that. I don't have any
Let me
fucking
ask you a
ops.
question. Let me ask you a question. Who pays your internet bill?
I pay this internet bill every month.
Okay, so I'm only gonna say, I always, I'm the one that comes to you and be like, Lolo, because it pisses me off. Okay, it just
Yeah.
me and we've been far back like 4 flat tires. So and we go back years, not years, but years. Lolo,
Yes.
I told you the last time. I said, Lolo, you're gonna have to pick you. When are you gonna pick you? You are
Right.
so faithful to a whole lot of people, and sometimes it's to your detriment. Okay,
Facts.
no matter what, you shouldn't be questioned about your loyalty. That's crazy. You
True.
up there even when you don't feel
Hey,
good,
Cass.
when you've dealt with mom. I mean, that's weird to me. And then I understand that you live by your heart. I get that. I like that
Right.
a little
Hey,
bit.
baby.
Hey,
But
sis. Both
Lolo,
my big sisters up here. Hey.
hey, little sis. But Lolo Boo, you're going to have to stand your mother loving ground. Don't let nobody talk to you like that. And you dang sure I done told you about that crying on her.
Yeah, but you know, I'm so emotional. It just starts when I think that my friends are mad. That's what I think. Thank you, USN Retired, for the $10 super sticker. I appreciate you for that. Thank you so
Lolo, can I
very
tell you
much.
something?
You absolutely can.
Okay, great. I'm going to say this and I'm going to go. I understand your point. Lemon is your friend. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing you have to understand is that
Hey,
in this life,
Catherine.
some
Mm-hmm.
people, they deal with anticipatory behavior.
Right.
And that just simply means they anticipate somebody's going to do something to them. So once you understand that, you won't be as sensitive. Like, okay, you automatically feel like somebody's going to turn on you. For what reason? That's not me. But if that's how
Right.
you feel, that's how you feel. And once you understand that, child, let folk think what they want to think. You know that's your
true.
friend. And if
Absolutely.
Lemon feels like he felt like you was getting ready to turn on, sometimes people say that and throw that out there as a cover up. Because at
Right.
the end of the day, they really doing something behind the scenes that they shouldn't be doing.
Oh, I
So there's
got
different
you.
ways. There's different ways to look at it. But don't be up here crying over that.
Yeah, well, you know me.
I know you sensitive.
I'm very sensitive, and I be my whole nerves be just messed up, and but you know I consider, and even though they claim there ain't no friends on YouTube, there's so many people that I met up here that I like, people that I've talked to on the phones, people that I share information with that I care about, and to think that they would be mad or upset or anything like that, it bothers my spirit. And that's the thing. And then I was eating them edibles last night, which won't help in none. So I've been behaving today. I've been behaving.
And you also have to understand and recognize people that likes to throw stuff out there all behind the name of I'm gonna get you before you get me.
Oh yes, I had a boyfriend like that. He'd tear everybody down before they can get them. Hey, Talent, how are you?
Oh, Pizza says so. What? Never. So why Lemon out here supporting you? And on that note,
Well, I mean, he might not even know I'm on. He might be doing stuff. Oh, Sour Patch, I love you too,
well,
baby. He
it
might not.
was one
He
of
may
the.
not know
Ooh.
I'm on. I mean, I did come on rather abruptly.
No, see, dragons, everything can't be swept under the rug because if you sweep everything under the rug, eventually you're going to trip over that rug. And then you're going to have to pull
Yeah,
the rug out and clean from up under there. So
that's true.
everything shouldn't be swept under the rug. Piece of that ain't nothing. Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
But I'm
and
Well,
doing,
Jesus, well.
you right,
yeah,
little Mama Obama.
I'm doing
What happened to Catherine?
I'm doing my job as a mod, y'all. It is not personal. However, if it's done pissed you off, just block me. Or I'll block myself. It's no beef. I'm not gonna argue with you about it.
Don't
It's
do
a
that, Dr. Creole.
hey
We love
talent.
Dr. Creole. I wanted to tell you, Ghetto is just, he's sensitive. Don't pay attention to him. But
Okay.
I had, but Catherine was up here. You were up here, and
That you,
Arnold.
Catherine?
Yes, I was.
Yeah,
Kicked me
it,
out. I
Okay.
was waiting until Talent finished.
no. When you have this many Christian women on a panel, I said
Gotcha,
I have to
Mom.
get up here. I have to get up here to soak it in. And if you, no, if you could just for a minute join me in just singing a Dr. Watts hymn.
Hey,
Uh,
Jada.
What you know about
and I
Dr.
would,
Watts?
Pra-
no, we
Praise
don't
the
play about
Lord,
church
saint.
on here.
Praise the
Praise the
Lord, saint.
Lord.
Praise the Lord,
Oh
saints.
man, oh, I can't do it now because the demonic spirit is
What?
entering. What's up, JD?
I can't even hear praise the Lord. I said praise the Lord, saints. All of these Christian women up here. But how in the hell are ya?
Hey, how are you, Jay? How you doing?
I'm doing swell. Go ahead, talent. Go ahead.
Talon done ran away from all of
Oh,
Oh
he
us.
Lord.
really did leave. Oh,
He
I
done
thought he
ran
was just
away.
playing.
Now,
They
but you
were
know what, Lolo? Let me
Yes.
tell you. I am never mind. I ain't gonna even go back down. Nope, I'm gonna let that go. Carry on.
I need Jay Honey plus her
Hey,
20%.
Toya, baby.
You notice
Hola,
Hola,
señorita.
I got a name for you down there. We have a new studio for you.
Do you? Don't cry, Laura
Lola.
Studio. I need to. I'm so sensitive. I cry at the drop of a hat. If I just do something, if I trip wrong, I'm crying. It's sad. It is
Yeah,
so sad.
you're
You're
the
looking
reason why
pretty
I've been doing.
today.
Thank you, because I'm out in the sun. Like you got me doing. This is my second panel today. Hearing about you
Uh-uh.
crying.
Child, baby, I am so sensitive that whenever I think somebody is upset with me, it it bothers my whole soul, my whole spirit, and I don't like that. I don't like arguing. Now there's some people I will argue with right off the bat, and there's some folks that's like that. They just I ain't gonna call conscious energy name, but
Ooh,
there's some folks
Oh,
that I just
cheeseburger
don't
head.
like.
Cheese.
Yeah, cheeseburger head.
Cheeseburger. Yeah, who cares
Lolo.
about that?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing. Up until the day the Lord says, "All right, it's time for you to come on home," people
Mm-hmm.
are always going to have an issue with something you do. And the
Yeah,
crazy part is, even after you leave this earth, they still gonna have an issue with something you did.
Facts.
So why
that is
care?
true. That's true. And I don't. And that's the thing. I don't. It is what it is. I was upset. He did apologize, and I know he was upset because Lemon don't like to show his weakness online, and I could tell that Taylor had kicked in and was bringing out that weakness, and I just did not want him thinking that just because I Read the Heart of Philadelphia's book, it wasn't because I was trying to shade nobody. Me and Reed, we handled that, and she forgave me, which I'll always be thankful for.
Did you
Um,
still
Laurie.
chilling?
But I got a
mhm.
serious question. We
Yeah,
are
baby.
halfway through 2025, and
Right.
I want a genuine answer. How many times has Lemon had to apologize to you, and we only halfway through the year? And not just the
Shit.
public ones, but the Discord ones as well.
Oh, a few.
I got my fingers and my toes ready.
You silly. You silly. A few, because sometimes he knows when he goes too far, and I will give him that. He will apologize to me. Now, doing all that in front of everybody last night was way too much. It was way too much.
But that was the
And
second time, right? Because the first time it was about Vegas when he was, and
yeah.
I said I wasn't gonna go down this route, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go. He can
Mhm.
apologize several times, but if I can take a line from Just Kimmy, the
Mhm.
best apology is
It's
changed
change
baggage.
behavior. Come
That's just
on.
what it is.
I
And
was
on
just
that,
gonna say
Hey,
that.
ladies, I'm
Janitra.
about to drop. Bye.
I
Thank
love
you.
you, Mama.
Damn it, RNY. I was going to say the same thing about change behavior. Because listen,
Yeah.
the thing is, y'all need to stop making excuses when he gets drunk.
Come
When
on.
he's on that Taylor port, no, no, no. We always
Mhm.
know that a drunk tongue is a sober mind.
Hold the thought. Come
And
on.
and the
True.
fact of the matter is, again,
Hey,
if you
Dreamy.
don't, if people don't start taking a stand, his behavior will not change. And Lemon, this is only for the best for you, because I honestly, I, do what you want with your channel, but the thing is, you're self-destructing, and you're going to start losing out because you keep turning on people. And what is this loyalty thing? What is this? The mob? What are
It
we
feels
doing?
like it.
What?
It feels
No,
like it.
ain't no. This is loyalty on YouTube. This is the weirdest cultish shit that I've ever heard, and not just Lemon's platform. Many.
You
Ain't no
bet.
loyalty. The only loyalty you
Thank
should
Thank
have is
you,
with your family.
Yvonne. I appreciate
Weirdo
you.
shit. Some Jim
And,
Jones kind of shit.
and you right. Thank you for the $10 super sticker. I definitely appreciate the people that care about me, and I care about myself. I just was so upset that it was like, wait, where is this coming
Let me
from?
ask you a question, Lolo. What's
Hmm.
what's the cutoff point? Because he's done this more than once, and you still receive it. You still be back up there, and most likely you'll be back up there tonight. So what's the cutoff point? What is it that he would have to do for you to say, you know what, that's enough? Because evidently, what we feel like is enough and should have been enough a long time ago is not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do my job from the chat. I think maybe what's up, Noble? I think maybe it's time for me to just do it from
No,
the chat.
no, no. I don't accept that. You
No?
stay up because he needs
No, I
guidance.
think yeah. I mean,
Lemon needs
or kind of
guidance.
like do your
No,
way of
no,
both. You
no.
can do
Let's see
either.
what he do because that's one thing too, Laurie. I noticed the first thing you said when you got here was, "Well, I ain't gonna be here too long," and I started to type up in that chat, but I was busy eating my blue crab. I started to say, "You better not rush off this motherfucking live to go and sit over there all night with him. You
No.
better stay over here and collect your own damn coin."
Yeah, I mean, like what I'll do is I'll just stay in the chat and do my little modding job.
Or Lolo. No,
Yeah,
that's not the way. We appreciate you on that panel. You provide a semblance of sanity, and it will go completely chaotic and haywire without your presence. So we need you up there, and Lemon relies on you too. You know that.
yeah, I know, and I
But
want to be
tonight,
there
but
for his
today is
friend.
Tuesday. Today is
Hey, correct.
Tuesday. So she about to walk into him with Taylor Port on purpose?
Yeah, I'm
Hell
not.
no.
Yeah, I don't think I ain't got enough edibles to deal with it tonight. Not tonight. Hey, lemon pepper stepper. What's up, Correct? I don't have enough edibles to make me okay with that. I don't like to argue, and I don't want to be at a point where we have to argue just to coexist. I want his channel to be successful. I want him to be successful, but not at my own detriment. I got enough drama going on. I'm already taking. Oh, I'm sorry, Tosa. I didn't see you. Hey, babe.
You want your
Hey,
channel
Miss
to be
Lolo, how are you
successful.
doing?
Fine. Wait a second. Thank you so very much, Molly. Lolo, I like you a lot, and I love you too. But I think you love this. It comes off as me enjoying the poor victim role, and that's why Lemon and the others resent you. See, now, Molly, that's the thing. I don't want to be anybody's victim. And thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. I'm not anybody's victim. I'm just me. Period. I'm not a victim. I'm just here. I'm not any more special than anybody else at all. So I hate when people say, "Oh, you want to be a victim?" No, I don't want to be a victim. And like my little sis said, protect your peace, and that's what I'm doing.
I think the only
Well, now
victim
I've got to
really,
take responsibility
well,
for this, Miss Lolo, because when
You
I was
do?
over
Hey,
there,
Rasta.
I want to
Mm-hmm.
take responsibility because I kind of feel like it was me that did all
Mm-hmm.
that. And the reason why is because I was up there on that panel. Man hit the panel and
Hey, Brianna.
he asked
Mm-hmm.
for my cash app and he wanted to see me a cash app. And it triggered Tracy off in the chat because then she started begging for a cash app, and then he started taking it was like they were playing ping pong over you. Like she was in the chat, you were up on the panel, and she was making you look stupid. So I'm not even gonna blame that on Man and thank him for his cash app, but that's where it started from. Because it
I,
was like, you're sending out money. You just didn't I mean, because it wasn't making sense to me because you had just sent him $30 for the earbuds, right? But then he turned around last night and sent Tracy money. You
But
know
see,
what
Well,
I'm saying?
well, but see,
It,
Tulsa,
yeah.
I have to respectfully disagree because I honestly feel, and this is the thing that I don't get about this little butt week thing. How does Lil Buckwheat come in and make him question y'all's friendship when y'all done met in real life? When
Well,
Yeah.
y'all actually talk on the
where
phone
he
off
has
this
some
thing?
just chilling.
We did,
Lo-
Brianna, but it was so much
Lolo,
being said. Mm-hmm.
Lolo, can I say something? First of all, hello to everyone on the panel. Can I say something to you?
Hello.
Absolutely, Catherine.
Okay, so I listened. I was in the chat last night when you started crying and all that stuff. Listen, this is how it is for me. I'm not saying how it is for you.
Mm-hmm.
Once now that's not his first time speaking harshly to you in front of everyone.
True.
It did not matter if you went to binaries chat, Restos chat, J. It doesn't matter where you go. You're grown and you can go where you want. You pay your internet bill, you pay your phone bill, you can go where you want to go.
Facts.
So that whole he was upset. That's because you weren't dragging him. If somebody else was, he should be mad at the person that was dragging him. That sound like pent up aggression. For him, he said, I'm getting ready to go smoke a cigarette. You said what? And then that's when he turned around and said, I know you heard me, Lola. Okay, well, if you want to smoke your
Hey,
cigarette,
thank
go
you. I
smoke your
appreciate it.
damn cigarette. I heard what he said. I was listening.
Right.
But when you bust out and you cried, okay, and then he tried to flip it and turn around. No, no, no. See, that's why that lady hit the panel last night, Lolo. That's why that lady
Amen.
came up there and said, was she simply success or simply successful? Whoever.
Yes. Simply
Hey,
successful.
man, man.
Mm-hmm.
How
Right.
you
The reason why
doing?
she hit the panel is because also then you said you sent. Now listen, I want you to think about logic. Think about logic. This man just said he gave out over $3,000 for his talent competition, right?
True.
So if you had $3,000 to give out, what the hell is 30 for some earphones, buds, phones, whatever they are? What is $30 to you who just gave out? See, this is why I say I'm not speaking about nobody
Right.
else. You have to listen. The first thing they teach you when you're on an airplane is to put your own mask on your face before you put it on somebody else's.
Yeah.
You're worried about him, right? And he just gave out over $3,000 in a
Hey,
talent
boss
competition.
lady.
Don't you think if he really wanted some headphones, he would have gotten them? I mean, remember the headphones that you were going to give him. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know how
But
to address.
Catherine, we can't make her feel a certain type of way about
That's not what
him.
I'm. Wait a minute.
I
Hold it.
kind of
Hold
feel
it.
that
Hold
way.
it.
Wait,
We
That's
let
not
her
what
shouldn't
I'm.
be
finish. Let
scolding
her
That's
let her
her.
finish. Let her finish. Let her
And
finish.
as
that's not
much
what
as
I'm.
and as
That's
much as he does for me, as much
but
as he
that's not
does
what
for
I'm. That's
me.
not what I'm
No,
Mm-hmm.
saying. See,
let
I
Lola
think that people
respond,
are
babe.
taking the conversation in a different direction. That's not what I'm not saying what he does for you. I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying what somebody said in the chat last night. You probably didn't see it. What they
No.
typed in the chat was, if he just spent over $3,000 on a talent competition, you don't think that he have 30 for some
Oh,
headphones?
absolutely. Absolutely. But it wasn't that. It was the act of
Right, but
me doing something for him. But
right,
I
but
don't
then
care how
listen.
much he spent. Uh-huh.
Right, but then listen, he turned around and said, Tracy, I'm gonna send you a cash app because
Hey, Daquan.
you defended me when somebody was coming at me. Listen, I have grown sons. One of them
Coddled.
served in the military and is now retired. I am sure my retired military son does not need his mom to defend him.
Thank you, man,
So
man, for coming a
Thank
member
you,
over
man,
here.
man. We
Yeah, that's my
appreciate you,
homie.
baby.
That's
I
my
am
homie
only
right there.
Ken.
Here
I
we
would say
go.
saying
coddle. I would say
Hey,
the word
right. I
Lemon.
am
there.
saying that
There he
The bad
is.
guy is
coddling.
here.
Right.
The
Yeah.
bad guys
Exactly.
here.
Stop that
No,
before I
I
bring out
was
the
just telling
violence.
them, I was just telling Catherine, don't try to make Lolo feel a certain type of way about you. You
Wait,
know,
wait, wait, wait,
Lolo is
That's
wait.
not what
No,
she was
you took
doing.
Lolo
the
is grown enough to
Tulsa,
conversation
that's
in a
not what
express
she was
different.
herself.
doing.
Tulsa,
That's
you
I
not
don't
what
know
took
if
she
you
the
guys
was
talking
doing,
about.
Tulsa.
conversation in a
That's not what she was
different
doing.
way.
Stop it, Tulsa.
That is not what I was doing. You're trying to
That's not what
create
she was
mess.
doing.
That's no, no, no.
Yeah.
And actually, to be honest, I said the same thing on Jay Wilson's panel this morning that I am saying now. The same thing I said behind Lolo's back, I can say in front of her
Hey,
face. I
Funky
am not a chicken.
OTC.
Hey,
Okay.
How do
What
you
I
know
said
that?
was,
Go ahead.
and
Sorry.
what I said was, sometimes, just like I have to let my retired military son, he knows how to fight his own battles. He doesn't need me to stand in a gap and do that for him. So, what I'm saying to you is, how somebody else feels about me and how somebody else feels about you, I can't speak for you, but it ain't none of my business. I'm just speaking for me. However they feel about Catherine, it ain't none of my business. See, because once you take that on, see how you got emotional. Listen, you will always break down and cry because how somebody else feels about you. When in truth and actuality, the only thing that God commands me to do to you is to love you, and that's Bible. That's all that God wants me to do to you. He wants me to pray for you and to love you, and that's it. So how they feel after that, I'm not responsible. And to tell the truth, and I don't
Hey,
care.
I'm gonna
And
pray for.
Laurie, I think the biggest parallel that I saw with this whole thing
Mm-hmm.
is it was just almost this time last year to the day where you went out of your way to bring a carton of cigarettes for this man, and he turned around and mocked the way you walk before you could even get to your hotel room. And then now, yesterday, you done went and bought him some headphones, and he turned around and called you a bag of bitches and cussed you clean the fuck out
Hey, what? I
before
didn't hear it.
Amazon could even get the headphones delivered. Like, what's really going on to the point to where she do these kind gestures, but you don't even realize that she done did it in order for you to be able to control your behavior and not be that way.
But now
Can
he
I
didn't
can
call
I
me a bag of bitches. He
can
did
I
not.
ask a
Hey,
Thank
question?
Well,
you.
honey.
shut the
I
Can I
sure
fuck
ask a
up,
didn't.
question?
whatever.
I sure didn't. Thank you, Lolo.
Can I ask a question?
Absolutely.
Can I just say that there is something that Lemon you do
I love you
need?
too, baby.
Lemon,
I hear you. I'm listening. Sorry.
you're gonna need some new carpet. You're gonna need
No,
some new
it's not. There
carpet.
was no shit on. There was no shit on my cart. That is a lie. But I'm not here to talk about that.
I
So
know.
Lolo, I have
I'm
messaged you
wiping
on
him
IG.
up.
I have responded back to your message. You didn't. I was running late, so that's why I just got here. My bad. So I
Oh,
kind of missed like
oh.
30 minutes.
Yeah, I'm
How long?
sorry. I'm looking at the message now.
Yeah, I
I'm
was running
just
late.
seeing it. No, you're fine. You are absolutely fine. I didn't
Oh
want to
yeah,
bump into your live.
in the chat, they just reminded me. Not only did you bring him the carton of cigarettes,
So,
but he drunk the liquor in your hotel room too,
Oh
and
now,
my
he
God.
see,
mocked the way
But
you
hold
walk.
on,
hey,
let's give
blessing.
Lolo.
Lolo,
So
let's
when we
give him
got to
some
your hotel
credit
room,
because he
Right.
did
did
message
I
you.
go through your bar or did you offer
No,
me a drink?
I offered him because I assumed that it was all paid for because that's what I was told. Hey,
Thank
them
you.
slick. That's what I was told. I didn't know, and we didn't know that if you lift it up for
You get
a
charged
certain
for it.
amount of seconds, you get charged for it. And I didn't have to pay for what was left in there.
Oh, and he
Let
did get a free hamburger that I had to make him pay you back for. I forgot about that one too.
Oh
All
me
this
my
is
tell
not
you
going to work.
goodness.
And let
what.
me explain the headphone situation. So Lolo had ordered some headphones and she got an extra pair or something like that, right, Lolo? Like they sent
Mm-hmm.
you the same one. So
Right.
she was trying to send them to me, but yesterday she said, because I just randomly brought them up. She was like, "Hey, I got the headphones from last time. I thought she still had them, but she said, no, I'm wearing them now." I said, "Oh, okay." So I didn't ask Lolo to buy me no headphones, y'all. No,
At
not at all,
all.
And
not
let
at
me
all. She just had extra.
while you
Of
up here.
course,
Okay.
yes.
All right. So my thing is, Lolo, she is so dedicated to you. Okay. I mean, she comes up here when she's sick. I know you know a whole lot of things you got talk behind the scene. Okay.
hmm
Why is it that it's so easy for you to really attack her?
It's not easy for me to do it. It just happened.
I
It
think
was
he was
not
more
easy. I
upset
don't even
about
lie.
binary and all of them.
No, let him talk. He's a
No,
man.
no, no, yeah, and no, it wasn't easy for me to do. I didn't want to do that. I hated that moment happened between Lolo and I. So I fucked up.
Okay. And one last thing, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you know that
Mhm.
you've done that several times and then had to apologize? Do you think that, something needs to change?
The last time me and Lolo got into it was about this. Remember, Lolo was about the somebody had sent you an Instagram message and said,
Yeah,
"Remember you." I forgot what they did. They sent you some kind of message and told you this plan that they was going to do. So when Idiot
sure.
asked about it, she wanted to know where did this come from, and I said, "Well, Lolo told me." That's the last
Hey,
time me and Lolo we
Roshaker.
had a fallout. It had nothing to do with me cussing her out. It was about the 88
Thank you,
situation.
Molly.
We didn't have no fallout, no cuss out or nothing like that. But I do hear what you're saying though
Okay,
about
Thank
the
you, Molly,
disrespect.
for the
Hey
super
Lolo,
sticker,
hey
baby.
Lolo to
Hey,
everybody on the panel.
baby. How are you?
I got
Lolo,
one question, Lolo, because I've
Mm-hmm.
been hearing the
let me
commentary.
finish. Shaker, let me
Right.
finish, baby. One moment.
Go ahead, boy. Your audio going in and out, but go ahead.
That's not mine. I'm the
And
one
I
who
and I was
did it.
here first. So after you
Okay.
done, Libra,
Yep,
let me say
Funky
my quick
Watusi
piece
was
right
here
quick.
too.
Okay, Lolo, I just want to say this. Like I said, you my Libra boo, and we go back years. Okay.
Absolutely.
If
Many
you are
years.
okay with this, I'm okay with this. You know what I'm saying? I got to take my emotions and my feelings out of it, especially if you accept things that is not acceptable by me. Who am I? You know what I'm saying? So I told you once
Thank
before,
you,
really
lovely
do
one.
you. Okay. I said and I stand on that. But if you okay with it, I take my dog out to fight
Hey,
and I just go
Queen.
back down in mine. I love you. And you know how to get in touch with me if you need me. Smooches, y'all.
I love
Peace.
you,
Creole,
baby.
Creole.
All right,
Your opinion
Creole.
did matter. Your opinion did matter because you the had Lolo neck over here. So it mattered. So I wanted to hear what you had to say.
All right, babe. Smooches.
Smooches, my love. And Funky Watusi. What's up, baby?
I'm here. Hi, Lolo. I kept messing up, getting kicked off, trying to sign back in real quick. Um, I've been listening to everything that was going on. I was trying to get up here before Lemon got up here because I knew eventually he would. But Lolo, all I have to say is you either have to be an unapologetic leader or an
Right,
unapologetic follower. And I don't mean that disrespectfully at all.
right.
At all. Pick one. And people are going to have to respect your decision either way. So I have seen you be disrespected.
Thank you, man, for the $50 super sticker.
God bless
Oh,
you,
thank you,
man.
Appreciate
man.
you.
He's really making me proud today. Go ahead.
Oh,
You deserve it, Miss Lolo. Go
thank
ahead, Miss
you.
Ma'am.
Go right
But yeah,
ahead.
Lola, like I was saying, either way, ain't nothing we can do about it. We just viewers.
Right,
But what is troubling is like this live.
right.
I had a feeling, I knew Lemon was going to pop up, but if he had not, he was going to discuss it on his live. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is kind of in opposition to him. We all are criticizing him, which I'm sure he doesn't like. So you either you're going to be an unapologetic follower or an unapologetic leader. Either one is up to you.
Right,
It's fine. Either one is up to you. Ain't nothing we can do about it. But you got to
right.
pick one, and I think that's the issue that a lot of people have is that
Absolutely.
you're lukewarm,
I,
Lolo. You are
I
lukewarm.
didn't. I don't want to cut you off, but I was late. But Lolo did invite
Well,
me to
you
come to
did.
this live. She invited me to come here. She wanted to have a conversation with me, so
Hey,
I was just
baby.
running late. So yeah,
Oh no,
I was.
that's cool. No,
You
Lemon,
know,
that's fine. If she had not invited you, you would have gotten wind of this live, and you would have talked about it on your live. And as the live progressed, you would have got more inebriated, more inebriated. You would have probably would have cussed her out. But all I'm saying is she has to decide whether she's okay with the cuss out or she's not all right with it. And we gotta be okay with whatever she's okay with because it's her. So that's all I want to say, Lolo. But
Right, right. And I understand. And no, I'm not okay with it. And I let him know last night that I'm
okay.
not okay with it.
Let
And
Lolo
Molly,
say that. Like say that shit with your chest though. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like say it with your chest and mean it and stand on it.
right,
That's the only way
right.
you're gonna get respect. You can't be in the middle. You have to pick a side. Either you're gonna be all right with it or you're not all right with it, Lolo. That's it.
Exactly,
That's
exactly.
all I'm
And
saying.
Lemon knows I'm not all right with it. And now
Okay.
Molly wants to know what is my goal from this conversation. Before people start defending you and Lemon cusses them out because you already
Uh-oh.
know how it will go. Now, my goal from this is just because I've been hearing a lot, a little bit in the streets. I ain't been really in the streets because I knew it was going to be a big topic. Lemon does this, Lemon does that. Lemon is not the bad person that a lot of people want to make him out to be. My goal from this is to talk to Lemon and everybody and to let y'all know that me and Lemon are
Mm-mm.
friends. We gonna go through ups and downs. We gonna fuss and fight, and it just is what it is. Now, I don't see Lemon as this young bull. I mean, he's a man, just like any other man. But I like Lemon. Lemon is cool people. Actually, I love me some Lemon. Lemon is my friend. We broke bread. We hung together. That's my friend.
But Lolo,
And
you can love Lemon and love yourself at the same time.
absolutely, I
You know what I'm
definitely
saying?
love
And let me
me.
like this
And
ain't no slight to you, but
I
the
just don't
reality
understand.
is he let me you disrespected her like even before it got to the whole when you asked him are you done and he got upset about that. It was talking about your nether regions. I was disgusted like what this got to do with
Wait,
the conversation. But
But
anyway,
wait.
see,
we'll
I
drop
don't
down.
understand how with
Thank you,
their
Lolo.
friendship though,
I don't, hold on, y'all. I don't think
Lori.
we need to be criticizing her.
And
I'm
when did
not
he talk about
criticizing
my
Laurie.
nether reasons? He didn't
I'm
talk
not
about that.
criticizing Laurie. I done been around Laurie
I
since
didn't.
before it was a
I was
lynching.
Yeah.
listening.
Hey,
But what
Mrs.
I'm
King.
saying is, I just for the life of me, I can't understand how you have this level of friendship with him, which is fine. So how in the world could somebody that's just been around for a month or two make him feel some type of way about you? That's what
True.
I don't get. Hell,
Okay.
The friendship level definitely ain't the
Thank you,
same because
lovely
I know
one.
damn well if you started questioning him and his loyalty because of somebody that you just don't know for the last month, I think that he would feel offended. But then you
Well,
ain't supposed to be
thank you
offended.
for speaking
Hey,
for me, Jay
baby.
Dunn. And our friendship,
You would feel offended.
y'all just don't understand our friendship. It is what it is.
No, it's the fact that it's not an equal or level friendship.
Audio did not cause no friction between us. Not at all.
Okay, Jay Dunn, could I ask my question so I can get down, please?
Oh
I
Go
yeah,
won't
ahead,
go
be
ahead,
long
Room
baby.
winded.
Shaker.
Okay. Okay, so Lolo, do you feel like anything that happened was wrong? That's where I want to start at first. Because if you say you don't feel like nothing that was done was wrong, then I think that ends the conversation right there.
Oh no, it was not right. It wasn't right. And Lemon knows when he does something that I feel like is like fuck boyish, I let him know. I'm like, dude, that won't cool. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. When we get in Discord, Lemon catches it from us. When we talk on the phone, if I think something ain't right or whatever, I'll tell him. And it just we don't normally this is something that we normally do not do. Now Lemon has gone he's let me get it right. Lemon has gone off on people before, and I think he took my joke and thought it was saying something bad about him, but I would never do that. Hey, something sweet. That's not me.
Okay, what was the joke? Because I didn't hear it was a joke.
He kept first he said that he couldn't that he wasn't finished. He didn't put a period on it. And I was like, okay. So then he said, I'm going to go smoke a cigarette. And I'm like, is that the period point? Can we speak now? I mean, so he took it the wrong way. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, lovely one. And Lemony apologized. And I'm praying. I don't think he would do it again like that. You back,
No.
little sis?
Okay, do you have a breaking point?
A breaking point. Yeah, I mean, if Lemon cusses me out and tells me to go wherever, whatever, then it is what it is.
He
But
told you to leave last night off the panel and your ass left and came right back. Girl, you ain't about to play with me.
no, I came back because he was talking about
He
me.
cussed you out and he said,
Hmm.
well, go. He dismissed your ass like you was trash. And you left and then came right back. So what you ain't gonna say is your breaking point is him cussing you out and telling you to go somewhere because he done already did that.
All
And you
right, let
came
me
right
let
back.
me let me fix that then. When he says, "I don't want you over here no more," I'm done with you. I don't want to be friends. That's my breaking point. Is that better?
Now, Lola,
Mm-hmm.
you know you my girl, but
Absolutely.
cut it out because you just sat up here and said Lemon never referenced your nether
Oh,
regions. He did because you
he
even made the
did.
comment and said, leave my pussy out of it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Because he was saying some. What was it that What was it that you said, Lemon? Something about um my puss or
I'm sure
somebody
he
hanging
won't
off my
remember it
puss.
because you said his excuses.
Hey,
He had
butter
that Taylor
pecan.
port. So why
Well,
would he
Taylor was
remember?
creeping in. Taylor was creeping in, and he
Um,
did say something about you hanging off of Lori's poo poo area, something like that. And I said, wait. And then he said, stop sucking that dick. And I'm like, wait, what?
Let me
So
just,
None of that is
Lolo, can I
funny.
interject
You
something?
It's
laughing
Yes,
about it, but none of it is funny,
it's
Laurie. Your
crazy.
friends shouldn't talk to you like that, especially not your
Lolo.
male friend.
But I agree with Room Shaker. Lolo, if
Can
you feel
you
like
hear
he
me?
did nothing wrong, then we really don't have a leg to
Y'all are
stand on.
criticizing her.
Lolo, do you realize that this is not the first time that we have had this conversation?
yes, this is
Okay,
not the
because
first time
right.
because I don't take Lemon's jabs back and forth like that because there are times with me, like I keep saying, y'all don't see when Lemon and I are talking in the background.
But see,
And
here's the whole thing though. You have children limit
mhm,
age. Would you take
I
that from your
do.
sons?
Lolo,
No.
can you hear me?
I have sons Lemon's age. As a matter of
Right,
fact,
but
my son
Lemon
is
is not my son.
doesn't
Let's
matter. Would you take that from your sons? Is the question.
No, of course not from my
But you're
son.
allowing a stranger. I'm only speaking for me. I'm not speaking for nobody else on the panel because I have a son that's about 2 or 3 years younger. My son will be
Mm,
31 and I have a 24-year-old. All I'm saying to you is this is not the first time that we have visited this conversation. I don't know, this is more like the second or this is more like the third time, if I'm not
mm.
mistaken. This is not the third time. But if you like it, I love it.
It
If
ain't
this
about liking it. It's about knowing. See, Lemon is not my son. I don't see him as my son. So I don't treat him like he's my son. He's another man out here. And I've had men say things like that to me. And if I wanted to keep dealing with him, I kept dealing with him. But I don't see, Lemon is not a romantic interest for me
Right there,
at
what you
all.
just said is right what I've been thinking. Because
Lolo,
Mm.
Laurie,
Thank
oh, go
you,
ahead,
Lolo.
Cheeks, take
CMO.
the wheel.
Hmm.
Go ahead,
Thank
because I
you.
think that's her.
Because
Okay.
that answered a lot of my questions, so I'm glad everybody got to get it off their chest. I'm not criticizing you, but I wanted to learn your format of thinking, so I came up here to really pick your brain. Because for
Right.
one, that's why I started with, did you feel like he did anything wrong? Because if you said that you don't see nothing wrong with it, that was going to dead it right there for me, for real, for real. But then the way you just explained it to the other person that asked, it says a lot. So now my question would be, what stage do you self-reflect? Because if you allow men to disgrace, to
Can I get a
belittle you,
chance to get my question in? Just two questions, and I'm dropping down.
go
'Cause,
ahead.
Hey, joyful
First
baby.
thing, hi everybody. The Lemon, I just want to ask you a question. Is it that you were upset with Lolo before, because of the statements that were made on Binary's channel?
I made statements on his. I wasn't at his show.
No, that Lolo had what she made on Binary's channel. Were you
No,
like kind of
no,
upset about that a bit?
no.
No?
Mm-mm.
This is my
That's a
opinion
lie.
on this whole thing. I think
Go
that
ahead.
there are unresolved issues, and it comes out, and it is going to happen again if you all are not honest with what is
Thank you,
actually
Molly.
happening behind the scenes. Because to me, I just assumed that he was upset over the binary, what the state, like the whole, because you did mention it, Lemon, on when she was talking about the app or whatever, and your idea of friendship and somebody's
Hey,
idea of friendship may not align, and that is where I think that it's having these occurrences, because sometimes you think that somebody's a friend and they are not going to do certain things, and you get disappointed when they do it. And if you're not honest about it, you will always clash. And that is exactly what is happening here.
Hold on. I don't mean to cut you off. I got a phone call. Hold on one sec. I'm still here. Hold on.
Okay.
And I
And,
think that is what Lolo is. It's that you need to have an honest conversation off of here with
mm-hmm.
Lemon, because things are not being said and it comes out in a very vulgar,
Hurtful way.
negative way.
Yeah.
And you all need to establish boundaries in terms of what it is a friendship means to each other, because
Right.
he has an idea of what a friend is and you have an idea of what a friendship is, and because you two are two YouTubers, it comes out, whereas somebody
Hey,
who's
sugar.
behind, who's not
hey,
a
Lolo.
YouTuber,
Okay, could we
wouldn't have
skip
this.
past this because she barely could get it out.
Thank
Anywho,
you.
as we was,
And wait a minute. And Molly said, "Rule
no offense
shakers,
and no
her former
disrespect,
thinking.
baby.
Let me establish my
No, but it
comfortable
is the
position as
truth.
Lemon's chief victim for a storyline. Look at all these super chats, Molly. I don't
Lolo,
want to
mine was
be
before
anybody's
Molly. Mine was
victim.
before Molly. He done
And
got all
yours,
years.
let me pull it up. Let me pull it on up here. Let me pull it on. There we go. And
Anyway, let
Miss
me go, Lolo.
Zima
But
so
I
said, but
believe
on
this
one
is going to
hand,
happen
y'all
again.
say it's the liquor, then say he has
Go ahead,
choices to
Lolo.
not do it again. If it's Taylor, then why won't Taylor talk today? I think Taylor's not in the house today. Taylor is not in the
It's
house
Tuesday.
today.
That's when he should be turning the fuck up.
Okay. So as we was stating, okay, Lola. So since you allowed this not just from Lemon but other men, I think at this point everybody should come to the understanding that this is Lolo. She thinks it's okay, or she's going to tolerate and deal with it how she see fit. And my next question from that would be, what do you expect to gain from this? What do you want to come from your unlimited friendship?
Nothing more than what it is. I mean, here's the thing, that when it comes to regular men and the way I deal with regular men, after a while I let them show me who they are. And if it continues and they keep acting, with that craziness, I cut them off. I just cut them off. Now Lemon and I are friends, and the guys that I meet, I don't consider them like friends until we've gone through some shit. And I'm a Libra, so I don't like confrontation. So
Okay, so
instead,
you don't like the confrontation. Let me go ahead and put it out there. Lolo
mm,
said that she's not going to be over on Lemons panel. She'll be in the chat. She'll be doing her own thing over here. So, is there a way that we can hold her accountable when we see her hit the link? We just get up there and tell her to get down, or
They
how do
well,
we
said
do
she's
that?
gonna
no,
be back when he go
no,
live. So do you
yeah,
believe she's not gonna be over there?
no, I will go. Like, I will go up there sometimes, but sometimes if he feels like he don't need me up there, I won't go up there.
But
Thank
Lolo,
you,
you said
Before
that
he got
before,
on
for the
this
boo.
link,
$5
you
chips.
said that before he got on this link, Laurie, you said
Hmm.
that you was gonna stay up in his chat
Yeah, I
and
was
you
going
would
to
not be
stay in the
going over there.
chat tonight. Yeah, tonight I'm
When
staying in the
Creole,
Well,
chat.
she
no, you
changed
didn't
her
say
mind, Jay
tonight.
Dunn.
No,
He's here
no, no,
now.
no, no. Hold on. Excuse me, because I know I was on mute when everybody else talked. The problem is when Creole was up here,
Thank you,
you
baby.
said you was gonna stay your ass in the chat, and you didn't say it was
Hmm.
just for today. Now that Creole is gone and Lemon is up here, now you saying you only gonna stay in the chat for tonight, but then you might get up there. You change your mind based on whoever it is with you,
No, sometimes
whoever
I
you
change
want
my
to
no.
appease.
Sometimes I may change my mind, Jay Dunn. If I feel like I want to go up there, I'll go up there. If I feel like it's too much, I'll stay in the chat. As simple as
So
that.
Lola, why did you cry? Because it seemed like you
Because
used to abuse. So why did you cry?
no, I'm not used to abuse. This is why I don't like arguing. I don't like the fussing if I can help it, especially with somebody I consider a friend. And I'm very sensitive, room shaker. I
May I
really
ask you
am.
this? So, after you
Hmm.
cry, how do you feel? Do you feel better? Do you feel like, you
Yeah.
know, okay.
Hmm. Y'all got to realize I deal with a lot in life. I have a lot to do in the daytime. So in the evening, when my mom is all straight, she done had her bath, she done eaten, she's straight in the bed watching the TV. When I come up and I come out here, I just want to relax. And coming on here can is normally a relaxing thing. It can be a funny thing. It can be this. So I don't expect to have to fight and argue because I just want peace at that point.
But
I've
Miss
had.
Lolo, you and
Mhm.
I, we have made amends, and I have not cursed you out. I haven't went at you. Will you
And I
hold limit
appreciate
to the?
that.
You welcome. Would you hold limit to the same regard?
Yes, I
Because
do
this has
not want
happened.
him cussing me out. I do not want to be fussed at for no reason. I just that's not something that I want to have happen. I like Lemon. Lemon's a good person. I That's not something
But
that I
why
want
would
to
he
have
say something
happen.
about sucking dick? What type of conversations had y'all had?
I
Trying
think
to
I
figure
had
out
said
can I
something
go
about
real
somebody.
quick?
The
Yeah,
whole
baby.
thing was already.
Okay, because I was up there when the thing about it that makes it weird that the shit
Okay, girl, get your
happened.
audio together first.
You hear me? Okay, hold on.
We can hear you, baby.
Now, one thing I know about Libras is they normally, if you took them the wrong way, them scales unravel and unbalance, and they put people in their place, and then they realign. So this was the first time I see a Libra lead in weak suit.
I'm a
Like, I'm
Libra,
No.
not
so
gonna
I
lie.
understand in all totality. I'm a Libra, now 28, so I get it. But Lola, I'm about getting ready to drop, and I'm gonna say this, okay?
Hmm.
I'm gonna say this to you, and I mean it. You cannot be Two people cannot be in a friendship, and you're the only person being the friend in the friendship.
Right.
That does not make sense. As a Libra, that doesn't even balance out. And that's all
That's
I gotta
true.
say. And you know we have had conversations, so I know
Absolutely.
what you deal with. Oh God, I know
Right,
what you deal
right.
with.
You know what
So
I
I
deal with.
yes.
And
So
for the
I
most
get
part,
it.
Lemon does this is like what the first, second, third time that he's been like that
Mm-hmm.
with me. So next time I will excuse myself
Mm-hmm.
so I don't have to deal with that
But you
because I don't
but you
like that.
already hoping for a
Nope.
next
And I
Thank
get
you,
it.
time.
I
Holly.
get
You
it. It takes
already
two to
looking
tango.
forward to a next
105.
time. There shouldn't be a
Yep.
next time. After this time, there should not be one.
Well, I'm getting ready to drop Lolo. Thank you
All right,
But you
so
baby.
saying
much.
Thank
next
you.
time what
Y'all
you
have a
would
good
do
one.
because you already
Know what
know
I'm
that he
saying?
gonna
If
do it
it
again.
well, if it does, then what I'll do is I'll drop and I'll just go on and be in the chat or go on about my business. I'm not for this arguing. I don't like to argue. There's some people I just don't like, but Lemon, I like Lemon, and I don't want to give up on him. I know he's dealing with a lot too, so you know. I'm just going to I will be there if he needs me. But yeah, I
Lolo,
will
Lolo, you calling and making excuses, baby.
I
I'm not
think
coddling this man. This man is a grown ass man. I'm
Right.
his
But
friend.
what's not happening is what Jay Dunn just said. You said the next time. There shouldn't listen, from the last time to this time. There shouldn't have been a this time. To be honest with you, listen, I don't have anything against Lemon at all, but for real, when you bust out and cried last night, that got to everybody. Listen, that got to everybody that was in the chat. It just might have been that Simply Success came up there and spoke, but everybody felt some type of way, Lolo. But here's the whole thing: if
Hmm.
you're saying he has a lot to deal with, I want you to consider Lolo, taking care of
Right.
your mother. You taking care of your mother
Absolutely.
is a very hard thing to take care of an adult, because
Yeah.
when they get to be 70, 80, 90, and 100, they don't want to listen to what you have to say. And you know I'm not lying. They
Right.
will
It's a
give you a
lot.
hard way to go. So, what I'm saying to you is, on a normal, everyday basis, you deal with a lot. See, Lemon,
Yeah.
I don't know about his family dynamics, but I do know that he doesn't have a mother to take care of. That puts you in a caretaker of a parent, puts
Yeah.
you in a whole nother different class. It
It
does.
does. It does.
Yeah.
And I agree with Catherine. Because if we're going to be honest, Laura, you do. You bust your ass to take care of your mama and you do a damn good job. We heard Lemon Mama tell him he wasn't even take care of Creed and Creed done shit it up in the carpet.
You know
Y'all
what?
are not the same.
what happened in the
Y'all are
Lolo,
carpet?
can
not the
I say
same.
something real quick? I have a problem. We
Creed
come over
shitted
here,
in the
we support
carpet
you.
while Lemon was live
Can you
last
hear me,
night,
Lolo?
and Lemon Mama had to come and tell him to come pick that shit up, and if he don't pick it up, then she was gonna put Lemon nose up in it.
Uh,
All
I
right.
just want
Thank
to
you,
say something
Jada.
about the supporters in
I
the
don't know
chat
nothing
because it's
about
like
that.
we're here to see you, Lolo. I didn't realize this respectfully because I'm not even coming at Lemon. I don't. This is not his channel. So for people to say that 6 out of 10 people up there they keep spamming the chat don't like him, who gives a fuck if 10 out of 10 people don't like him? We came to motherfucking talk to you. We came to support
But how
you.
many times
And
do
and
Right.
he
and
come over
Lolo didn't
here?
have to push the live button. We didn't ask to
That's
be here.
true.
But if
That's
she come
true.
in here, we finna come over here and she say, I will answer anything. Is what she said when this
Right.
live started. I believe it's been going pretty much respectful. I haven't said anything to her disrespectful,
Hey,
but
Diamond.
and address the ones who have. But all this blocking and all this, people don't like them. Drop them, drop them, drop them. That's
Right.
turning your audience away. So we like, well, fuck it. If
Well,
Lolo gonna let him cuss us out and everybody else cuss us out, shit, we'll just go over there and talk about it on our shit instead of giving her numbers. The fuck.
Yeah.
right.
It,
Well,
it,
but
it's
at the end
Yeah,
of the
interracial
y'all
day,
don't
ain't
drop
engagement.
nobody here
nobody.
to talk. Nobody came here to talk to Lemon. We came here for Laurie's response.
Right.
That's
That's
True.
what
right.
the title of the video is.
Thank you,
Let me
Sheila.
make myself clear. Her response, and
Yeah.
we came up here talking to her. Ain't nobody about the police Laurie's platform, regardless of how the fuck anybody feel about Lemon up here. Cause this ain't Lemon
I'm
shit.
back.
And that
I'm
is
back.
All
Go ahead.
true.
righty. And so we it's not about coddling Lemon. It's really not because I don't see Lemon as one of my children. I got enough children. I don't need more. I got friends of all ages. Y'all see me when I'm out with people. I'm talking to everybody. I've
But
got
Miss Lola,
friends.
remember the last time you had taken off work to address YouTube stuff? It was
Yeah.
kind of like on his behalf. So I just want to know. Do you think that he would take off work, to come and support you on your channel one day?
I
Like
think
during that.
Well,
so.
let's be clear. The
He would
last
have to
time me
work
and
first.
Lolo
He would have to
fell
work
out, we
first.
didn't even have a fall. It was the 88 situation. I didn't cuss her out. She just didn't know about the 88 situation. We didn't fall out for that. Y'all messing the story up. The last time Lolo took off work was the 88 situation. When I
Mm.
told, because somebody had messaged Lolo on IG and told her about this scheme to take my channel down, and we have this person, that person. Now look, they sent you the message. What they do? Delete the account? What they do?
They deleted the account. Now it just says Instagram user and the message is gone.
Oh
It
yeah,
just
I
says,
just revealed
Okay,
the
well,
source. I'm
I
like
think
I said somebody had sent Lolo a message, and 88 was like, who is the person? I was like, well, somebody sent Lolo the message, so that's how Lolo name got brought up, and then that's what she had to address the 88 situation.
yeah.
I think the only reason they referenced your son is because I was gonna ask that question exactly because I was like, if we don't allow our kids to disrespect, why would we allow somebody that could probably be or run in the same age group as our kids to disrespect us?
That's a very
So
good
I think that's
question.
what she was asking when she referenced, do
But
you
there are
see him
people.
as your son? Because you
No,
wouldn't allow your son to disrespect you and he's old enough or he's in the age group as your son. So do you think your son will receive this that you letting somebody disrespect you?
my
No,
sons would let me deal with my own friends my own way. That's the one thing they're gonna do. Now they
well
not
let
gonna do
let
it.
me rephrase. Let me rephrase it.
Hmm.
It appears from the outside looking in that you
All
give
right.
Lemon a lot more leeway and privilege than you give your son. If you ain't gonna allow your damn sons to do it, the ones that came from you, the
I
ones
got
that
it.
you birthed,
Right.
then why would you let any random person do it?
Well, my
If
sons,
anything,
that them we could take the sons out of it because Tony, they don't do that. Period, with me. But different. I mean, grown men have tried it, and when it gets to be like, yeah, this is unsavable or unsalvageable, I get rid of them, cut them clean off.
So are y'all dating?
Who? Me and the different friends?
Well, Lemon, because you're saying like when you're dating
No.
these
dating
guys.
is
Oh my
No,
hard.
well,
god.
what I'm no, when I have men in my life, there are men that are in my life that I am not dating. But if it gets to the point where it's a constant argument or it's something this and something that, then I just don't deal with them anymore. But Lemon is a different type of friend because we met, he's cross the country, and I think Lemon's a cool person. And so therefore, when it's hey simply, when it's
Do
too
you want to
much,
know why I asked that? Because I thought
mhm,
that y'all were gonna hook up in Las Vegas. Um,
no.
No.
what? Oh, my bad.
No, I mean no. That is not why we went to Vegas. Not that.
Right.
Matter
So
of
you
fact,
play too
Well,
much.
well,
she
no. He
do.
said that Lolo had got up in his face and said, "I want to fuck" in the
That's not
cab.
what. That
Wait a
ain't
That is
minute.
true.
not
Oh
what
That
that
is
wow.
is not.
not
I did not
true.
say that.
Well, no, it was that rumor that he made up circulating that you had wanted him to come in your room or some bullshit in the
Him
middle of
and
the night.
Ness.
We
Him
ain't
and
gonna we
Ness.
ain't gonna forget about that lie that he put on the back of
No.
his friend, on his quote unquote friend. Cause he sure did bring that out here publicly and had people looking at you sideways.
And that isn't true. I was busy dealing
Lolo.
with jet
And
lag.
remember when we was in the car too, when we was driving, and you said, "Why do people think we finna hook up?" Or like something like that. You had. We was in the back seat. We was Ubering. I think we was going to
And you said
this
she was
This
trying to
day
hint
too.
at like she wanted to fuck.
Yeah, because that was being implied. Yeah.
No, 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 no. I did not want that. No. Hey, Dragon. No, I was dealing with all that jet lag stuff. So no, I did not want to
So
screw
other words,
anybody.
that's why you offered him the drink because you had him. He was under the pretense you wanted to have sex with him if he got drunk enough.
No, no,
No,
That's the
Rose
way
was
you gonna
there.
put it, Lemon.
Shakim was there. Rose,
no.
Shakim
That
was
was day
there.
two. They said the public was like, "Why do you think we finna hook up?" Or like, "I wanted to have sex," like something like
Yeah,
that. We was in the
somebody
back seat.
had even said
Yeah,
I bought
somebody
him
said it to
cigarettes
Lolo.
for that. That I bought
Hmm.
him cigarettes so he would hook up, and I was like, "What? No." Not
I
at
mean,
all.
well, y'all did have backdoor conversations about Shakim and how he was thinking and stuff,
No,
and you
we
was
did
We did not. No,
not.
we didn't.
No, we didn't. I would see Lemon outside at the smoking area, or I would see him going back and forth. But I didn't hang with them on Fremont Street and all of that.
Nope. We only hung
So
out at the lobby. I mean, outside,
yeah,
wherever you smoke at.
okay. So with
yeah.
this disrespect, like Lemon, it's unacceptable, and the people are standing up, and we
Me
are
and
saying
Lolo already had a
we're
conversation about it, and
we're
that's
we're
that.
not
It doesn't
accepting it.
matter how
So
much.
we're gonna call you out on it the next time you
Do it.
disrespect her because you said you wasn't going to do it no more, and
Tosa.
you said it a time
Tosa.
before this.
Me and Lolo good. Get over it.
We
Lemon, but
haven't heard from Sharika
do
or
y'all even know
Simply.
what y'all got
Oh, go
into
ahead,
it
Sharika. Go
about?
ahead, Sharika. My bad. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Sharika.
Do y'all even know what
That's
y'all got into it
happening.
about? I was sitting up on the panel the whole time.
Go ahead.
And I'm trying
Just
to figure
because
out
one
what the
person's
fuck.
mic is
Hey,
fucked up and
Brenda.
it's fucking up everybody's fucking mic. Like literally, when everybody talks, everybody got the fucking crackles.
Okay, well, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you well.
Okay, so my whole thing is, I was sitting here on the panel when y'all was talking. Do y'all even know what y'all got into it about? It was so stupid and so small. I'm trying to figure out what made Lemon mad. Lemon, you was talking your shit. You was
He
talking
had
your
just
shit.
he had just been at his boyfriend panel,
Hold on.
and his
Can you let
boyfriend made him mad. That's why he was mad. Cause he
stop
was
putting
up
that
there
shit
with
out there? You
Ghetto.
stop trying to make it seem like
He was up there
audio.
with Ghetto trying to call Lolo a flip flop and all this kind of stuff.
Who?
How
I called
Lolo
her a flip
wasn't
flop.
loyal. No, Ghetto.
No,
I
but
said Ghetto
listen
did.
though. Hold on, Jay, now real quick. I just want to say this. I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing. But no, the whole thing is Lemon was popping his shit, and every time he had something to say, he would say, "I ain't put a period on it. I didn't put a period on it." That he was just talking. Lolo ain't had shit to do with it. So when he finally got done talking, all Lolo said was shit. Was that the period? And he got upset. He got up and we thinking he playing, like we laughing and shit, thinking he
That's what
playing.
I thought.
He got upset, like upset. And the limit, this is not your first time doing this. So my thing is, why do you let little shit like that get you upset? And it got you so upset to the point where it came into all this over some. I guess she said something slick, and you was just like, you was mad because she even had something slick to say to you.
And it
And
wasn't meant to be slick.
yeah, and so it was so small, like that's why it's like you motherfuckers can't necessarily understand what's going on because it was such a small situation that turned into something so big.
Yeah, it just
That's
appears that
because
you
that's
hate
what
women.
always happens when motherfuckers are out they fucking mind, not realizing what the fuck is really going on in
I'm,
this bitch, and they
I'm
want to
just
sit
asking
here and take
Lemon, like,
shit
what
out
made
on every
him get so
fucking
mad
body,
about that?
even the ones close to their ass. They don't give a fuck. That's why. You don't give a fuck.
Lolo,
And
when
I'm
you saying
asking you,
something about
Lemon,
the
because
back
Lemon
chat
used
too,
to like
boo?
she was just
Look,
being.
Dragons, you gonna
Yeah,
have
the
to take
back
your
chat was
emotions.
wild.
You gonna have to take your emotions out of it, cause you up here with that. No,
I'm gonna have
nobody
to
been
take
talking
what?
like that.
Like
And
I
see,
just said, you
your
don't give a fuck.
emotions,
Is
your
my mic
emotions.
clear or
But
what?
calm down, calm down. Now, we
Okay,
right
let
here,
me let
y'all
me
get. Don't do it.
But
let
Lemon,
me
I
let
feel
me
Can
like
let
we
me
let
Lolo was
go
coming at
ahead.
you on
Okay,
the
Lo,
Okay,
let me
we
finish
want
then.
Lemon and Lolo to have a conversation.
all right.
Because that's what he's here for. Lolo, you and Lemon go ahead and have a conversation, honey.
Lemon, I was upset last night. I really, like Sharika said, I wasn't trying to be slick. I wasn't trying to be shady. You kept saying whenever we said something, I didn't put a period on it. And then you said, I'm going to smoke. And I'm like, so did you put a period on it? And it was meant to be innocent. Like, can we talk now? And then you
I
got
know, and I went off, and I do apologize to you for that.
and I appreciate that. And that's all it was because I couldn't understand why it went so left.
I was in a
Thank
really
you,
bad
Trey.
mood. I was in a
You
bad mood.
were.
It's no excuse for like what I did. So, I was in a bad mood, and yeah, you kind of just
Thank
caught the
you,
wrath of
baby.
it.
Thank you for the
Everybody
super
have
chat.
moods. Everybody have good days. Everybody have bad days. We all got somebody that done died. I mean, everybody is going through life because
But
that's
it
the
was
purpose.
so
It's
weird
called
because it
life.
seemed like he wasn't in a bad
Okay, you got
mood. It
people
just seemed like,
starving in countries and shit, going through way more worse than what the fuck he going through with.
damn.
That is no excuse.
And no
Limit.
All
It
right,
just
reason
seemed
why
like
Sojourner
either.
it
Yeah.
Truth.
was
What were you saying? What were you saying,
limit.
Sharika?
Hold on, because I did that happened, but that's the same thing that happened between me and you, limit. And it's like we didn't even have any words to say. It was just like the littlest thing, and then you kind of just like popped
With
off
all
a
due
little bit.
respect, ma'am, this is Lolo and Lemon.
Okay, no, girl, I'm asking for details.
Toaster,
Obviously,
shut
you don't know
your
some
ass
shit, so
up,
sit your
Toaster.
stupid ass down and shut the
Like,
fuck
girl,
up,
shut
oh.
the fuck up.
Anyway, like I said, Lemon, like what was it
Hmm.
about that little situation that made you, get like that with Lolo? Bitch, you don't
I
sit
just
your big dick down somewhere and shut the fuck up, or you don't gotta be up here.
huh?
Sharika, please don't call her. Oh, don't say oh.
I
It
didn't say
just remind me
I
of
didn't say
like
the at the end.
oh.
I don't know who that was.
Oh, you sounded like the main witch for a second. Don't
No,
come
Lemon
back
that
and
up
wasn't
here.
Lolo
me.
needs to have the
That wasn't me that said that last
conversation.
little part. Girl,
Lolo and Lemon needs to have
shut
the
the fuck up.
conversation. We're
Okay, so
listening.
won't you go then, bitch? You ain't got shit to do with shit, hoe.
Exactly, especially when you don't even really like them, Toaster. So shut the fuck up and stay the fuck out of this. You just here for the numbers, bitch. Shut your ass up.
And Lemon and I, we understand each other. So he apologized. I thank you for the apology, and I
Of course.
appreciate it. And I hope we don't have to go there again.
We're not,
And
you're my writer. I was upset and
absolutely.
and I was just in a bad mood. And I do apologize to you
And
for
I
hurting your feelings.
appreciate that. I really appreciate that, because if I didn't care about you, I would have went on about my business and not cared at all. And no, Molly, this is not given a play. I first of all,
Lolo, they think everything we're doing is a play. That was not a
Don't read
play.
her, Molly. They just being
Lolo
petty
didn't
and
know that
being
was going
shady,
to happen.
Lolo.
I didn't
They
even
do
know
super
that was
chat
going to
too.
happen. So that was not a play. I was definitely
Everybody,
out of
everybody,
line for
mark
it.
the calendar. It's July 1st. July
Okay, mark
1st
it.
is the date. So we don't need to hear about nothing. And you cuss her out or yell at her
Okay,
or tell her shut the
I
fuck up or bitch this or talk about her pussy and tell her to suck
J
a dick.
Don, you can work
We don't want to
overtime.
hear no more.
It's not gonna happen. We're good over here.
Either way, I'm
We're
clocking.
good.
That's
Mark
called
it.
clocking.
Mark it. Mark it.
July 1st.
Mark it.
thank you, Molly,
2025.
for the super chat with your
If you
rotten
keep
self.
warning him, Jay Dunn, he's gonna try to be a good boy. Just shut up.
Oh, shut up.
And respectfully. Because
No,
if
but
you leaving
that's
him to
what he
his own
should. He
devices, I'm
should
just
try to do
telling you,
better. He
you
should try to
leave
do
him to
better.
I
his
That's
got
why
own
I'm
this.
letting
I
him
devices,
got
know.
this.
girl.
But I got this. I got this. Thank y'all.
Leave him to his own devices,
We
honey.
will, Mama Cynthia.
As you
Especially
should.
when he get drunk. He got this shit now when he's sober. We'll see. We'll see, nigga.
Continue watching. I appreciate your support.
I'm not really watching like that. When the shit
It's
come out
okay.
and
Lemon,
we
Molly
hearing the
got a
It's
news
question.
and
okay.
the
It's
this and
called this
that,
live
that's
event
when
Who
a
on
got a
your side
motherfucker
question?
paying
tonight.
Who got a
attention because
question?
we getting
Molly,
they
but he been
redirect
saying he
us
on
to
your
little
side the
parts
whole
that
lot.
happen in your
Was that
show. We're
TMI?
not
Ask the
really
question,
Who had a
watching
Molly.
like
Go
that,
question?
ahead.
sir. They redirect us to little parts in your
What's the
show that
what's
happen,
the
and then we be like,
what was
oh
the
Molly,
damn,
question?
because
don't
we don't
start it.
watch you no more.
What was
Fuck you
the
talking
question?
about? Fuck.
What's the
I'm
question? I
waiting
couldn't
on
hear
it.
you. Uh,
All right, showtime, Molly. You got the floor, nigga.
Oh, Lola. I have one quick question
Yes,
while we're waiting for Molly. What are you prepared to do if this happens again? Because
I
limit
got to
spending ain't gonna
step
happen on
back.
Molly. What you gonna
Right,
Yeah,
do?
that's the question
I
I
got to
had,
step
Lolo.
back.
Like, what are you gonna do if this happens again? And he says not
it's
You
not
gonna let
gonna
it
to.
happen
ride?
again.
That's what I'm
Then what's
saying.
gonna
Yeah,
Either
happen?
you
Because
gonna
he's done this to me
Love
plenty
it.
of times,
Dragons,
and
hold
I
on,
felt the
dragons,
same way you did,
dragons,
Lolo.
dragons,
And
dragons,
he's done
dragons.
I
this shit
can't hear
plenty of
nothing.
fucking
Hold on, dragons, hold
times.
on, dragons,
So
hold
what's gonna
on.
happen, Lolo, if he does it again?
Hold on, dragons, good God. Lolo, what will you do if it happens
if
again?
it
Because
happens again, and I pray it doesn't,
It's
then
not.
I'll just be a mod in the chat.
Right.
Okay.
And Lemon, Molly said that,
Be
are you
prepared. He'll be
mad
a
that you're being
mod.
painted as the bad guy?
Oh my
What'd
God.
you say? I can't hear the
Molly said,
question.
are you
Sorry.
upset that you're being painted as
Hey,
the bad
King.
guy?
No, somebody. No. What happened
Hey,
yesterday?
P.
I technically is the bad guy in this situation. I did her wrong. You know what I'm saying? But you said Molly says, how do I feel about being painted? I'm always going to be wrong. Let me this, blah blah blah. I'm used to it.
You
So,
said you
No,
did
but
her
you
wrong,
are,
but
and
what
you
took you?
steady not fucking
What
taking
made you say
me
those
and
accountability.
Lola,
You
nefarious
I
things
are,
about
apologized
her?
to
you
her last
are,
night. I
cause you
apologized to her
are.
last.
Fucking own
But
up.
what triggered
I
you? I
can't.
want to know what
I just
triggered you
explained.
to say
I
that
was
she was
already. I was
sucking a
talking.
dick or
I
something.
was talking my shit, and I was upset, and I thought Lola was being sarcastic, and I flew off the handle. That is it. Y'all keep asking the same question, but y'all
Okay,
want
so let
different
me ask you
results.
this. No, because
Okay.
you, after
Not you.
Man
Not
Man,
you. Not you. Not you. I'm
after
talking.
Man Man had sent
Mhm.
me a cash app, you decided that you were going to send Tracy one, and
But
it
that
was
was
like
different.
y'all were
I
like
owe Tracy a
Wait, your
cash
bouncing
app
back
mic
and
cut
before.
off.
forth.
Hold on.
I.
Say it again, cause
I.
your mic cut off just right there when you was explaining it, honey. Say it again, please. Your mic cut off.
Oh, mine?
I thought Tulsa was asking the question.
Yes, it did. It did. When you was explaining stuff, it cut off real quick and then it came back on.
Dragons,
But
the only
then,
person that's having trouble hearing people is you.
no, I'm
Now
not. Shit,
maybe
it
you
just
need to
cut
go to
off,
the
bitch.
other restaurant.
Okay,
Go
well,
to
if I'm
McDonald's.
having,
I can hear everything that's
okay,
going on.
Thank you,
okay,
lovely
they
one.
done. Damn it.
You know, I'm just saying because everybody else can hear but you. I'm
Look,
like, God, what?
I could hear, girl. I just said it shut off a little bit. But
What
if
up,
you can't get
uppity?
that, then maybe that is on
Miss
my end. And I
Claudia.
need to refresh. Lolo, let me refresh, okay?
All right. Thank you, the Queen, baby, for becoming a member.
Yeah, I was just trying to see why he got triggered and started saying that you were sucking dick, and then his
I'm
mama
looking
yelling
for
at him.
ODS.
Then his mama yelling at him, talking about the dog done shitted on the carpet. So yeah, it was a
My
lot.
dog never shit on no carpet. Can y'all hear me? I just
Yeah,
turned my
we can
phone.
hear you. We can hear. No, we can hear you.
Yeah. So
I was
Okay,
looking
well,
for
I wasn't
ODS
there for
messages.
that. I wasn't there for that, but I was there for that day when she was banging on that wall and told you to shut the fuck up. I was there when your neighbor came up
She
and said,
did
"You
talk
too
about the
loud.
dog had shit.
Oh
You too
yeah,
She
we can
loud.
did.
put
I
it
don't wait
again
up
after
until
the time
It's
break.
the
If y'all want to whoop bang, we can whoop
5 hour.
bang. If y'all want to fight, we can
It's
fight.
the 5 hour.
But I
I
came here
think it's
to
like the
talk to
5 hour,
Lolo.
13 minute, or no,
Lolo.
25 minute time stamp.
Lolo.
Yes.
Lolo. Anyways,
Yeah.
so they're just stupid.
No,
But yeah,
I'm just saying, just watch your
we had our
Oh
tone
God.
and keep
conversation.
your
We
hands
had
on your
I
head.
shut up, Tosa. So yeah, anyway, so Lolo, yeah, I just came here for you. All everybody getting
Thank
their energy
you.
out there, man. I don't give a fuck.
Lemon, do
I
you
don't
think
care how
some of
they
the
feel.
tension with Cole, because like he was really on you yesterday, and then everybody was trying to make it a thing with Lolo over there. Do you think some of that tension may have just had you in a more higher
Laurie,
stress mood than Lolo?
Um,
do you have permission to play it? Because
hold
I'll get
on.
my laptop and we can go to the timestamp so he could stop lying.
I am here to talk to Lolo. I don't know what you're talking about,
Right,
Jay Don.
but we
Jay
talk about
I
Creed
Don.
don't
shitting
know
in
who
the
this other
carpet.
person is.
Creed shitting in
One
the
second.
carpet. That did happen.
That's me.
I'm here for
Yeah,
Lolo.
I
Yolo,
know
I
that's
feel so
you.
I'm
good.
here for
I
Lolo.
feel
Hey,
so
hey,
good.
DT.
Hey everybody. Yeah, it's
Oh,
Diva. I just
oh,
want to
Diva. I didn't know it
Can,
was
can
you,
Lemon
girl.
finish
Hey
answering the
Lemon.
question that I was asking him about Cole?
I don't even remember it now. Go ahead. Can you
What I
repeat it? I'm
said, I'm
sorry.
sorry. What I said was that, do you think possibly, because I know you and Cole was going back and forth today, and people were trying to like paint to say that Lolo was over there, because I didn't really follow that part of it. Do you think maybe that part of it had you already on like high, like, like alert, like, okay, what's going on? And maybe that's what made you trigger to something that you would normally, like if she said she was making a joke.
All right.
No. So even when audio made the community post, I didn't take that. I said I'm gonna go watch for myself and see what was going on because Lolo can go wherever the fuck she want to go. So that's not it. I was just upset.
No,
And she
she
just called
can't.
me at
That's
a
why
bad
your mic
time.
had to just cut off right now. Lying.
Dragons.
Can
Can
I
y'all
say
hear me?
something real quick? Because I'm gonna
Go
drop
ahead,
down
Diva.
because somebody else
Yeah,
can
we definitely got
decide.
6 other spots up here. If you got something to say.
Yeah, Laurie
Oh,
got the
big
huge
Lolo with the
package. She
big
got the big
display.
package,
Yeah, and
Diva.
I ain't
It
paying
could
for
be
it.
15. It could
Because
be
I ain't,
Oh,
15
big
people up here.
Lolo.
that's right. I ain't paying for it. They ain't getting their money. They gonna have to drop me because I
So
ain't
so
paying
you
for
ain't
it.
gotta leave.
Okay, I'm working on something. So I just wanted to just say because I saw everybody was over here. I got sent 7:30. I'm dropping an article on binary code. The difference is with when I drop articles, I already explained on my wall that it does alert the employer and also the legal teams. Like it does a lot. So before releasing it, as I was working on it, I received a cash app to not do it for $50. Now usually I just move how I want to move, but because Pizarro declared war on me, so I can't get to her, so I'm gonna get to everybody around her. That's
Girl,
just
keep
how
me
it
out
works.
your shit, ho. Keep me out your shit. The fuck? Keep me out your dumb ass shit.
What I'm just explaining the reason why I'm doing it. It's
Don't
no other
nobody
reason.
give a fuck why you doing it. Don't nobody give a fuck why you doing it. Don't put my name in shit you got going on. This about Lolo and Lemon, not you. The fuck wrong with this girl?
So the reason why Binary gonna get their work and Resto and everybody else that's supporters of Pizarro, I was given $50 to withdraw. So I thought to myself, because at the pot to that people was putting towards to drop it tonight, because I wasn't going to do it until September, but people want it out now. So I said, right now the promotion pot was less than the 50. So I said that if people can make up for that 50, which I'm at 45 now, then I'll send back the $50 to withdraw. So I'm just here to let you guys know if you want to go ahead and contribute to the pot to go ahead and release the article. I'm $5 short, or I would like to make a profit. So if you want to send $20, you can do that as well. People beg for crab legs and a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm just not no small hitter.
You should put
If you
your
don't care,
Cash
you can
App
say
up
that too.
there. You should
Oh,
put your Cash App up there as your name.
oh yeah. Oh, I could put it up there.
Yeah, as your name, you sure can.
Oh, edit name. Let me see. Okay. So
And
with the
But
this
who
ain't
would
nothing
$50,
pay
against you.
whoever sent
Hey,
that $50
Carla.
gonna have to double it and give you the rest of it because we ain't paying for code. Like we don't care. And I don't think he care either. So yeah, no.
Yeah, he said he
so
been
so
doxxed 100
how many
times.
people agree with you could take me off the solo. How many people agree with, and guess what? We could do it by vote because either way, I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But I know what's gonna happen for a fact. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. So if you agree with Room Shaker, she says they're not given towards the article to be dropped on binary and the youth
No, we're not
generation.
giving towards it not to be dropped. We don't care either way.
Oh,
Like code is not a factor. But go ahead.
oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were saying. So I did have a poll up on my wall. If you guys would like to vote, whether you want it released, looks like it's winning, but money pays, So I'm just gonna sit up here and if you want to get me down, please send Lolo a cash app or go ahead and contribute to her super chat. So sorry you guys are uncomfortable that I'm here.
Tiffany, you don't bother nobody, girl. Sit
You
right
are
there. We
Mm.
At
always
good.
all.
I
welcome.
was
At
gonna say
all, girl. We just trying to get
who
back
is
to the
bothered, girl? I
motherfucking
am not
content.
bothered
Nobody
And
because
no,
cares
I
about
don't
you.
want
I ain't got shit
binary
going on
docs.
with y'all people
Binary said he
now.
don't care. Binary said he already been doxxed 10 ways to Sunday. So no,
Right. Yeah,
but
he said that
Lottie,
he
I do
doesn't
want to
care.
ask you a question real quick.
no, binary. You
So
said
is
you
it
already been doxxed. You don't care. So
so
I
Lottie,
thought you didn't care. Yeah.
is it too late for you to get the refund on them headphones that you got for Lemon and go ahead and send that $30 to Diva to save code?
Lemon is already bought his headphones. I'm
Oh, Dizzle, you
sure.
want to save code? I mean, because the people that I like. I mean, I love me
You
some. I
got your
love
new
everybody up
headphones,
here
Lemon?
except for
You
bald
happy
head,
with your
small
new
head
headphones?
Catherine, and ghetto ass, wretched ass Pizarro. Everybody else I like.
I don't really care
No,
whether you like
girl.
me
If
or
I
not.
if I wanted,
My test
hold on,
don't
hold
my
on. She said
my
she
test
said
don't beat
Dizzle.
because of
She
you,
said
Diva.
Dizzle.
Oh,
My
you
test.
are a bully and a
She
doxer
said
now, Matt.
Dizzle.
You're a bully and a
Okay, so
doxer.
Nah, she
And you're
I
admitted
would
proving
that
that
ask
you're a
she
that
doxer
you.
because
plays
now you're threatening to dox
Lolo, I'm gonna
Rose.
hit you on the
So
other
you're
end.
proving my point. You
What you
are a
said,
bully
baby?
and a
Lolo,
doxer.
Yeah,
Now
baby.
you
next.
hear me?
No, what you say?
I said I'm gonna hit you on the end.
All right, right. And you
Okay.
don't,
Nah,
you
let me
don't.
drop it down.
Oh,
He don't want to
Nah,
not get
let
his
me drop it
headphones
down.
because he want his headphones, girl. But look here. But
thank
no,
you
so
for the
Diva was
cash
Yeah,
talking
he
to me.
out.
need
Diva
his
was saying about
headphones, girl.
Dizzle.
I'll hit you, Lolo.
Okay, and you don't have to. I want you to get the
Get them
headphones.
I
headphones.
He
am getting
kicked
I'm getting those
he
headphones to see if
kicked
we
you
can leave.
off
I
his
am. I'm
That's
channel
getting them.
last
right.
night.
I'm getting them,
Let
Lolo.
him go.
Thank you
Let
for the
him go.
cash out.
He
Boy,
kicked your ass
go
off.
get them
He
headphones.
said
Drop
bye.
them now.
Thank you
He
for having
told
me,
you to
Lolo.
drop.
Go
He
I'll
get
told
see
you
you
to drop
soon.
last night.
Okay.
So
some
stop
motherfucking
begging
All
him.
headphones
right,
for your
peace.
Stop
motherfucking
doing
phone.
that.
Hurry up.
Carl, I'm just gonna say this, baby. You got your own money. If you don't want your information dropped, you should be the one that pay her because I don't see why it should be a problem for us. I have no issue with you, but I'm not paying for you whether you get doxxed or don't get doxxed. It just ain't my business.
Well, Cole
Well, but
said that
And
he'd
what it,
already
but
been
hold on.
doxxed. He said he
yeah,
don't
he said he
care.
don't. He
He
said
did say it.
yeah, Dizzle and Shake. He did say he did not care. I just he really doesn't know me. I think ZX is his mentor and the people that surround him, you know how they are. They make comments in the chat. It's trolls. They say she ain't gonna do nothing. It don't hit and this and that. And I just say, yeah, believe them. It's true. So if you already been doxxed and your school board already saw the video and amongst all the other people that you support, and that you're around, I'm just strictly going by what the employee handbook says, what they prohibit, and it's about 20 violations. I'm going to call every last one of them out, provide video, and going to play some things that Pizarro says, and you
Somebody
support her.
please cash app
Well, so
so she don't go through with binary stuff.
well, no, hold on. So let me go ahead because she said Dizzle, but then everybody was talking. So the reason why I gave Laurie that proposition is because the majority of this live has been
Right.
the fact that Laurie has been playing in the middle
Thank you. And
because she is a Libra, so she play in the middle. So all I did was ask her if it's too late for her to refund herself for the headphones that she just purchased for Lemon last night, and then he cussed her out and talked about a pussy, told her to suck a dick and some more shit. And I said, well, maybe you could send that to Diva. Because at this particular point, most of the people seem to think that Laurie gonna either have to shit or get off the pot. But right now, she just want to sit there with her feet dangling, but she
my
ain't
feet
trying to shit.
dangling. My
She
feet
ain't trying to
dangling
shit.
off the pot.
Somebody asked me what is the outcome. I mean, what's my goal? Well, she declared war on me, and I'm talking about Pizarro. This is a war. So I mean, she has the right to declare war on my people and do whatever she
So
wants.
what did binary
Using my
do?
name. Just
Okay,
keep
Diva,
using
can
my
I
He
ask
name.
you a
supports her.
question?
He supports her.
If
It's
Pizarro is
over
not going to be
there.
phased by what you're doing and she don't care about what you're doing, so you're gonna get guilt by association?
Oh, of course. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care how she feels about it. That's not my problem. See,
No, I was just asking. I was
I was
asking.
a supporter, say for instance, if I was a supporter of Lolo and Lolo declared war on other camps or other people, right? First of all, I'm a back up off of Lolo, especially knowing that whoever Lolo was going up against ain't gonna be, then why the fuck am
Hey,
I in
Stefan.
the way? And I've already stated and made multiple pleas. I warned Binary, I warned Resto, I warned Mobet, I warned everybody over there.
We want to
And
end the
I,
war
I
now,
warned,
please.
yeah, I warned Big
Thank
Mama
you, Pillow
Cheeseburger.
Princess.
I warned all of them. So I mean, don't declare war on motherfuckers that you can't protect. You know you can't protect them because I'm coming. I've already stated that.
So what did binary do to you?
Nothing. I just told you nothing. He supports.
So
Yeah, he supports Pizarro, and Pizarro declared war on me. So I'm gonna destroy everything around her. That's what I
oh,
said.
You
You
okay.
can't
can't tell me
destroy
like that. I'm
anything
like,
around me if you ain't touching
this
me. That
thing
don't make
Diva.
no sense. But okay.
Hey
Okay, well
Sheila,
it makes
baby.
sense to me. Ain't nobody around here operating
It
off of
don't make
moral
no sense.
principles.
It
So why
doesn't.
y'all look to
Can we
me to
can we get
operate
back
off
to the
of them?
topic at hand and not this topic? Cause this is do what you gotta do, girl.
But it's not your platform though.
It's not yours neither.
Okay, so then why are you telling me what
Okay,
you don't need me to talk
okay, but
about?
it's not your platform as well, girl. Can we move
Okay,
on?
whatever.
Hmm.
Let's.
Whatever. Ain't no way. And listen, my people taken care of. If I fuck with you,
Who
I fuck with you.
cares? Who cares?
Exactly.
Baby, I
Well,
want
listen, it don't never
everybody.
mean I got my own cash app.
That's true. Now, and if we all could pay, so binary doesn't have to go through all this drama, that would be wonderful because
I
I
don't
like
pay me that
binary.
don't pay me. So no, I will not be a part of the collection plate.
Oh well, damn.
Yeah, truthfully, chick. Let me. Can I address this real quick? Yes, I am admitting that he hasn't done anything. Can you tell me what? Listen, we all do commentary. We all do content. We are all public figures. When you become a public figure, you lose your privacy. To stand behind privacy. That means that if you're a public figure, the public has the right to have opinions just like they do. Look at his channel. He has
What
an
up,
opinion about
Resto?
content creators. He has an
What's
opinion
going on?
about people how they live their life. So what's the problem? What am I doing any different than what he does or anybody he support does? I can't help
Salute,
by reach
salute.
of content. You're a
How
public
you
figure.
doing?
There is no legal obligation. It's nothing that I'm doing that's crossing the line other than having morals and principles. And this ghetto ratchet ass roach that he supports has no morals or principles.
That's your mammy, you
All she does
psychotic
is
ass
lie.
bitch. You
All
ain't
she does
nothing but
is
a
lie.
psychotic ass hoe looking for attention. Damn.
So tell me what's the difference than what she
I ain't
does
telling you shit.
that I'm doing.
Nobody ain't telling you shit. You just like, ugh,
Doxing
ugh,
in some states is illegal. How? I'm only
nobody even
producing public
care
information.
about it.
It's public information. I didn't look anything up or post anything that wasn't, and he even admitted it on his channel. He said yesterday the pictures and everything was already public. So again, what am I doing illegal? I'll wait. Don't listen. We're in the trenches. Nobody around here has morals and principles. Y'all support a fat bitch who just wish that what she said yesterday on a minor child. Nobody said nothing about that, but y'all want me to have morals and principles? Fuck out of
Wait,
here.
who is the fat bitch? I'm confused.
She talking about uppity, old, stupid, annoying ass.
Oh wow. Ooh.
Demanding money. It's not extortion. What again? How is demanding money have anything to do with breaking the law?
So I'm
You're
confused. So I'm
profiting.
confused. Diva, I'm confused.
Profiting is the same
So
thing as saying,
This
listen,
is a
prove
lot
you
to
didn't trust somebody.
unfold.
If I'm
so
doing
Diva,
something that's
because
illegal,
uppity
hold
came
on,
up and said
Resto.
something about audio.
Hold on,
Wait,
Resto.
because
Hold on,
no, hold
Resto.
on, hold on.
Listen, if demanding
Malik,
money,
thank
hold
you,
on, if demanding
Malik.
money is against the law, if y'all want to get me with that, then why the fuck do y'all take money to drop people from panels? Same game. Next.
Wait a minute, where is
Okay, so
Malik?
what I want to
Huh?
say. So what I want to say, if uppity comes up, says something about audio, what does that have
Thank
to
you,
do with
baby.
pizza?
And
I
Malik is
never said it
asking
had
to
anything
end the
to do with it,
war.
Resto.
He's
Are you
asking you to
listening?
end the war.
What I said was is that why motherfucker they're
Thank
saying the
you,
same thing
Malik.
to me, but they sit quiet and support people like uppity, people like that tell lies, and people that spread all kind of shit that's not
I do
literal
not
true.
support uppity fucking ass. Fuck
Okay, wait.
uppity
This
and his
okay. So
fucking horse
okay, I think
ego
uppity
too.
just caught us
Fuck
stray.
uppity.
This is how
Before we get started,
listen,
before we get started with this,
Plan.
don't expect me to have
Lolo,
morals and
Yeah,
principles. Nobody else
I
does.
did do a live and gave you a little bit of criticism. So go back and watch that. I'm not gonna take it down. I gave you a little
I
bit of
will.
criticism
And I
though.
take
Okay.
I take all criticism because
Also, back
everything
to the topic.
always helps.
Back to the topic. Fuck
Right.
women.
So, anyways, fuck uppity and what the fuck she fucking on. Fuck uppity life. Fuck a motherfucking draws. Fuck a fat ass bitch. Fuck a walrus face. Fuck that bitch. We don't respect that hoe.
All right.
Ah,
Fuck
now,
Okay,
So
the show is now derailed. Can we get back on task and topic? Because y'all all over the place.
yeah,
yeah,
this is
I
gone
heard my name,
wild.
so I hit the link. I heard my name, so I hit the link. That's why I hit the link.
Oh, let me
Hang
What
go
was
ahead
on
and
said
there,
about
finish.
you,
three.
I
Resto?
did not mean to interrupt. Let me go ahead and finish this article, and I'll be putting it out at 7:30,
Now
unless somebody.
Well, did you
you
see?
be
I have
Did
saw
you see
Malik
what
asked
Malik?
you to end the war.
But Malik, why you didn't send that to Diva then? Diva said to
He
cash
said
out
that
her.
he is sending the cash out. He said he's sending her a cash out. Give him a moment.
All
Okay.
right. See that.
And truthfully honest chick
Okay, so
at the
we
end
just
of the
gonna
war as
extort.
well.
We extorting people now. Okay, let's just. Oh, you know
No,
what?
we
I'm
don't
pretty
want
good
to
at that.
extort. No, we don't want to extort people. Not at all. And Binary said that he's cool with it. He said he doesn't think it's gonna do anything. So I don't understand.
Binary
I
said
Oh
don't
keep
yeah.
y'all
understand.
money because he ain't paying the
Oh,
goddamn thing.
oh, I'm sorry, Audio Pulp. I see you now. I'm sorry.
I don't do little buck week. Bye,
I don't do
girl.
little buckwheat. I don't do little
Uh,
buckwheat. What's up, Lolo?
hey,
What's up?
baby.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey, Restro the bitch. How's it going, motherfucker?
Hey,
I don't know who
Ronnie.
you're talking to, but
Yeah, I'm
you must be
talking
talking
to
to
you,
somebody.
you bitch made nigga. So Lolo, you want to know what he said about you? I'll
Yeah.
tell
Yeah, go
you.
ahead and tell him.
I'll tell you what he said
All
with
Go
his
ahead and
right.
little
tell him.
eight. What it while he had 8 people
Wait,
looking
well,
his
who?
balls.
Who? Before you begin.
Restro, this is what he said
Me.
about Lolo. He claims
Oh,
that, yeah, he claims from what I heard, this is what I heard. He claims that because you sent the money to Binary, or because Binary sent you money and you
Yeah.
decided to take that money and buy lemon shit, he's trying to reverse it around and say that, oh, now Binary is the one that bought the headphones. He's trying to start a whole narrative. Now I
Yeah.
didn't
No,
hear the
Yeah,
other part
TV
that he
nigga.
said.
the
Yeah,
headphones cost more than what Binary
oh,
sent me, and
oh.
I appreciate it. Hey, just me. What's
Oh,
up,
okay,
Greg?
so what? That
Diva
wasn't the only
Ghetto
thing I
said he
said,
wants
So
Lolo,
to
so
by the
why don't you
way.
say
Mm-hmm.
so why don't
That
you
wasn't
say it?
the
So why
only
don't you
thing I
say the
said.
rest? Why don't you say the rest though? Go ahead and say it.
Oh no, the live's just gonna stay up. She can just go watch it. I don't
Nah,
have
you
a
just
problem with
want you
Lolo.
want
It's gonna
viewers.
stay.
Nobody's coming to
Goodbye.
watch that dead ass channel.
Good
Go
brother.
ahead
Well,
and
how
say
about
it
this?
live.
How about this
Let's
then,
Just say
go.
it
audio?
in
Just
her
to prove
face,
it to
Let's
you.
pussy.
go
Hold
Go
on,
ahead.
say
hold
it in
on,
her
hold on,
face,
nigga. Hold
pussy.
on, nigga.
Say it in her
Just to
face,
prove it to
Charlene,
pussy.
you.
You
Just to
don't even
prove it
gotta
to
black
you,
I
this
and
is
white.
what I'll
Stop
just,
do.
saying nigga.
I will fucking unlist it and just send her the link so she's the only one that can watch it since you think I just want viewers. I will
I mean,
unlist it
you
and just
got
send her
like
the link.
61 view.
Good
You got
brother audio.
61 views.
Real quick.
Don't matter.
What's
Resto,
up,
did you
diva?
just accuse me of extortion?
He did.
No, I just said are we extorting now?
But who were
I'm
you talking
sorry,
about?
Jay
Because
Dunn.
if they're paying me to hop off a binary, I'll just hop on yours. You lying on me? You accusing me of
I
a
just said
crime?
are we extorting now?
But
Lolo,
who you talking about though?
don't let her do that to you,
Hey,
Lolo.
OG Jamel, come
Don't
up.
let her intimidate you like
Hold
that.
Now,
on, hold
hold
on.
on,
Y'all don't know
hold on for
my
a second.
girl, Diva Tomboyish.
Y'all
You
I'm
know I
talking
let me
do
about
love
Jay
her.
know.
Dunn. I'm talking
You
What
about
the
Jay
fuck
Dunn.
let.
I'm
is
not
going
talking
on
about
right
Oh,
now?
let
No,
me tell
I
you.
forgot
I
she
want to
doesn't sit
tell
up here
you.
with you.
Do
I
not
I got
forgot
do
shit to
about
do.
that.
I got shit to do. Hold on, Resto. I just want to clear. Like, listen, bro. Just let me know. You know what I mean?
What's good?
If you accusing me of extortion, you lying on me. That's like I don't.
I didn't accuse you of extortion. I just asked are we extorting now?
But who was you referencing though?
I've been referenced a lot of people. A lot of people accuse me of extortion. So
Don't
what?
play
So you
dumb,
just came up
bitch.
here and said it for no reason?
I didn't say it for
He
no reason.
playing
I
dumb.
literally just said a lot of people just accuse me of extortion. So it's whatever.
All right. Fuck out of here, little nigga.
He playing dumb. Yeah,
Sure.
that nigga a bitch. She just punked your bitch ass, nigga. You can't stand
I'm
on
pretty
nothing.
sure she
You're
did. Yeah,
so
she punked me, bro.
Just
uncultured. You're
but
so
look,
uncultured, you
you ain't
pussy ass
Yep, she
nigga.
punked me, bro. You got it. You
You
audio,
got it,
so
bro. She punked me.
uncultured.
Sure.
Them
Sure,
61
Thank
audio.
you,
Wait a
views.
minute,
Molly. I'm
wait a minute.
good.
Audio, you ain't
Why do you
lying.
care so much about
Diva
views? I don't give a
Tomboyish.
fuck about views.
Because
I'm
you
telling
claim you
you,
could have helped Lemon Chandler. You claim you're this big
nigga.
dog. You hit
I'm
YTC
finna
panel
go
every day talking
in.
about how you're some big YouTuber.
And she's a
Nigga,
Never
doctor.
said
you're a
that.
clout
I
chaser.
never said
You're a
that.
clout chaser.
Imagine me
Girl.
saying
You
that
used
when you
to
can literally
flex,
see
nigga.
my
You used to
numbers.
flex. It's your actions, nigga. It's the words you
You
say
think this
on
is
these
my only
panels.
page, first of all, which is retarded.
Yeah, right. That's what every nigga say when they get a yeah. Okay.
Lolo, thank you for having me. I'm finna go, baby, because this shit
I
all over the
thank
place.
you. I
Yeah, it
appreciate
All
really
right.
you.
is.
Hey,
It
Thank
really is
you,
Room
Room
Shaker.
happy
Shaker,
Salute, Room
baby.
birthday.
Shaker.
Happy birthday. Okay.
Yeah, happy belated
Resto,
birthday,
I
baby.
mean, we
Diva
already laid
Tomboyish is
down.
not a walk in the park. I'm going to just let you know Diva Tomboyish is not a motherfucking walk in the park, G. At all. We've been
Oh
knowing her
She'll
yeah,
be
they gonna
fine.
since
find
those
out.
that are
They gonna
from
She'll
this
find
be
out.
fine.
sector. I'm so
Oh,
serious.
he's
You
saying that
think
She
now,
will be fine.
Restro.
I'm
He's
just
saying that
telling
now. that now.
I'm just telling you. It ain't the fact that she with the shit. She very knowledgeable with the shits, and she
Hey,
has a
Donna.
background
Okay,
in
okay. You don't
so
have to
much.
explain it to me like I'm gonna just stop doing
Why
what
are
I'm
you getting
doing.
so
You
why
don't
are you
have to
getting so
explain it.
mad, nigga?
Hey,
Let her
hey, hey,
talk,
hey,
bitch.
hey,
Shut
hey.
up.
All
No
I'm
one's
telling
mad.
you
I just don't
is
like
just be
dragons.
careful.
Let
Be
her
careful
talk.
with what you
No.
talking
Lord,
about. And
binary.
then I'm telling you, listen,
Nobody care about that
it's
smack
going
face.
to
That nigga
go
got me blocked. He a
all the
pussy.
way in.
Hey, can you
If
let her
you,
talk just like you told me
listen,
to?
audio,
Thanks.
audio, hold on, audio, because
Right.
we need to understand. She is a doxer. She's
Thank
gonna
you,
dox
Yvonne
you, and
Love.
she's gonna dig in the full crates of your full background. She might
Okay,
as well
okay.
call her
That is
CIA,
totally
FBI.
fine.
She knows that. Like I'm telling you, she goes deeper than any other doxer that
That
I
is
got in here.
totally fine.
Like
That is totally fine.
you need to be careful. Is all I'm
I
saying.
Okay.
already know. I already know my whole background. It's fine.
I already
Okay,
Everybody
then
knows
know.
my
go ahead and do.
background.
I mean, just go ahead and do what you do. But I'm saying she's not a walk in the park. That's
I
what.
already
That's
know.
all I'm saying.
Yeah,
She's
I
not.
do. And you're right.
Sure.
So we're not gonna spend this time talking about people's race and who's doing what and this, that, and the other. What this was about was me getting it off my chest about Lemon and his behavior. Now, we've got into it before, never this deep. I don't want to go into it again with him. And he said that that was not going to happen. So I trust him in that. He said it wasn't going to happen again. If it does happen again, I know how to vacate myself. Period. Point blank. And
Facts.
that's that. I know how to go on about
And,
my merry business.
and I hope so. And you know what? I'm gonna send you that link, and I'm gonna make sure to just put it on like unlisted, so that
Okay,
way
baby.
you can be the one to see it
I
as soon
always
as I get off the
accept
phone.
I always accept constructive criticism because you can't grow without it. And a lot of people can see things that you just can't see. And with me being so busy taking care of mom all
That's
day
right,
long,
Lolo.
by the time I get up here and I go to work and then get up here, it's kind of like, what's going on? Because I'm not watching all day. Every now and again, I will watch, listen in or whatever. But there's some days I just don't listen in. YouTube is not the whole life. I got other shit I got to do. I got to feed
Facts.
that woman. I've got to bathe that woman. I've got to make sure her room is right. I've got to make sure that she has what she needs and what she wants. And so Bob said, cut down on your edible dosage a bit. Last night I ate the whole nerd rope. Okay, tonight I'm just that, and when I do that, it's literally just chilling. I didn't do none of that when my kids was growing up. I took care of all five of them. I was in the trenches with them. Would I let them talk to me like that? They wouldn't even think about it because we don't argue like that. So this arguments that I get into up here, whether it's with Lemon or with somebody else, it's just new to me because I don't argue. I definitely don't be arguing. And Lemon, I consider a friend, so I don't want to argue with him. And I know that he likes to be on the Taylor port. And when I see Taylor coming, I will vacate myself. I want to be as much help as I can because he's a good friend of mine. So I definitely want to be as much of a help as I can to him. Um, I would have done the same thing for Ness, but Ness was mad at me. So, much as I can help anybody, that I would. If I go up there and hang out with Envy, if he need me to do something, I'm on it. It's just my nature. I'm one of those people who always wants to help. Not Taylor is always coming is already there. Today is Taylor Point Tuesday. So this is gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna chill out in the chat and go from there. Taylor Point
Well,
Tuesday is
okay.
coming. Go ahead, Resto. Go ahead, baby.
No, no, no. I'm just saying. I came up here to tell you that. I didn't come up here to fight with fucking Audio or Diva
Thank
or
you, my
nobody else.
baby.
I just came up here to tell you that, so you're not surprised. So just in case you see it, you're not just like, oh shit, that like, I didn't
You
ever
came
tell her
up
or
here to
nothing.
promote it because you had 61 views. Keep it a hundred. Keep it
I
a hundred,
literally
nigga.
do not care about views.
Keep
I've
it a
never cared
hundred.
about
You
views.
fucking clout chasing ass nigga. I see right through you, pussy.
If you
Shut the
think
fuck
YouTube
up,
is my
nigga.
money, it's
I
crazy.
see right
But
through
okay.
you, you pussy ass nigga. Ain't no reason you came up here while she got 400
Yeah, you
plus
just
Hey,
you
views
just
Ox
want
on
to
it.
City
argue with me.
Queen, baby. How
You
you
wanted some
doing?
views. Just keep it 100, bro. It's all good. It's
I've
all
always
good.
supported Lolo.
Right.
I was Lolo's
You
first member.
it's not
What are
even
you
that.
talking about?
It's not even about you supporting her. It's the fact that you came up here and but it is what it is. I see you. And
You know what, audio?
that's why you just
Audio,
saying the same
you
shit
know what,
over again.
audio? Okay, audio.
You know what?
You
Yeah,
got
there you
it.
go.
You got it,
Good
Now,
bro.
bitch.
You got
That's
it.
a
now,
good bitch. That's a good
Go
bitch.
ahead.
now,
Go
one thing
ahead,
I will
audio.
say is
I just
Resto
don't have
will
time.
pop over. Resto has always popped over here from the time I've met him, and
That's
he
not the
was
point
my
I'm
first
trying to
member.
make though.
You
I
trying to
know he
make
Stop
because
supports
interrupting
you
you.
me.
see all the
I don't have
numbers.
time. Lolo,
I know
thank
he
you for
supports
having me.
you,
I don't got
but
All
time for
right,
this.
baby.
I'll
he
talk to you
came to
later.
promote
All
that
See you
weak
right,
later,
ass
boo.
lie.
pizza.
He came to promote that weak ass lie. She ain't even say bye to you, and that's your YouTube wife. Damn, she stayed on mute for your ass. Bye, pizza. She stayed on mute. That's crazy. I'm gonna drop down though, cause this shit is crazy. Lolo,
I
I'm glad you got
appreciate
your shit
you.
off. I'm
Thank
glad
you,
you let
baby.
me up. Keep doing you. You know what I mean? Don't let these people put a bug in your ear though, cause you see how many people came up here and try to say this and say that. But at the end of the day, Lemon came here and said, y'all good. So that's all
Yeah,
it is. So I'm
and I
out. Peace.
appreciate it. Thank you, baby.
You know,
And then there were us five. And y'all got any last words? What y'all think?
Lolo, be kind to yourself, baby. Just get you a nice little break
Always.
today. If you want to go to Taylor Port and turn the child, take your elbow over there and do what you need to do for yourself. Just like we was here today, we'll be back for the next live if and when it does happen. That don't mean nobody ain't gonna support you. And I'm speaking for myself. That don't mean
And
anything.
I appreciate you. I do.
Okay, and then and then you need to get into your own thing, like you said. This summer I'm off, and I'm doing my link ups. I did Shakim, I did Rose,
Hmm.
so we go like, yeah, we do.
Yeah,
I
we're
want us
gonna
to
do
do
our
our
night
live for
stuff.
real. And
We're
this
gonna
July, Lolo,
definitely.
cancer is one of the best. Well, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
Just hit me up
child.
on Instagram, and whenever you're free, I'll come and we'll do a post it on your channel.
I got you,
Demon
baby. I
talk.
appreciate it.
What's up, Jay?
Yeah,
Now,
one second.
Molly,
See,
don't do
see,
that.
Laurie. See,
Hmm.
this is the thing. This is the reason why you have to know what the definition of friendship is of both parties.
I forgot that
Because
y'all two didn't get along. I literally forgot that
how you
y'all went into
I
it.
don't know how
Girl, I got so many things on my
you've been
mind.
spending several nights up on the panel with him talking crazy about me. So I don't know how you forgot.
Listen,
But
y'all
see,
can make up
but
tomorrow.
don't y'all ain't
Y'all
gonna
can
do
make up
shit.
tomorrow.
You the one up here talking about who your friends and you called me one. But
You are.
if you were a friend, then that motherfucker would have said.
No, if I didn't thank Jay Dunn. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot that y'all don't get along and that's how he came into the beef sector. I forgot. Do not take
Oh,
it. It's not
I'm just calling it for what it is. I'm doing what you
right.
should have done to Lemon last night. You see how you should have put Lemon up in his place last night? That's what I'm doing to you right now. Because that's
Ah,
some fuck shit. I don't fuck with this dude. I ain't never been on no panel with him. He just showed up a month or two ago and know damn well he is not worthy of my conversation. So as my friend, you shouldn't even have entertained the idea of bringing his stupid ass up here.
I wasn't thinking that y'all were gonna go at it. Not at all. I was thinking he was coming up here to talk to
I
me
don't
about
want him in my
lemon.
presence.
I'm
I don't want him in
sorry,
my
Jay
presence.
Dunn.
So
Jesus, Jay
so it's not
Dunn.
about going at it with him. No, I don't want him in my presence. That means he can't smell the air that I breathe. That means he can't click the same link that I'm currently sitting on. That means that he can't share a square or a box in my computer with me. I don't want no part.
Got you. Got you. I will remember that. I will remember that. Y'all do not get along, so y'all cannot be on the same panel. I will remember that because you
Well,
and I have.
wonderful, Laurie. Well,
Uh,
wonderful. Cause yeah, I'm just saying because that's you and Lemon problem. You got a definition of friendship and he got one, and y'all never did have a discussion because you always pussyfooting around. I'm not gonna pussyfoot with you. If you consider me a friend, then don't bring him up here while I'm up here minding my black ass business.
Understood. Understood. That won't happen. Jay Dunn, listen, my mind was completely elsewhere. It was completely elsewhere. So I wasn't even thinking that. Now, I apologize. Can we move on from
Not,
it?
yeah, I accept your apology, but I remember you had just lied on me a week ago, and then now
Oh my
that's why I gotta keep gunning
God.
on your ass.
That was right. How many times, Jay Dunn? How many times you want an apology? It said Jay Dunn. It said Dunn
You
Dada,
did, but I'm just,
and I didn't
I'm just
know.
taking notes now.
Oh
But
my
anyway, no, it's
God!
fine, it's fine, and I'm not
Did-
gonna say the next time it happened because it won't happen again.
Right. I will not let him back up here while you are up here. It won't happen again. And we're not even going back over the names that I saw on the what you call it, and that's all I repeated. But again, I apologize. It was not you. So can we dead that?
Yeah, that's fine, Laurie. But I mean, I'm just taking notes of everything because I'm not easy go lucky like you. I
I
take note of
know it.
everything that people do to me, especially if they call themselves my friends.
I know that. And you know that I would not purposely try to put you in something at all.
Well, wonderful. We can move on. We can move
Well,
on.
thank you. Happy life. Don't nobody be running game. Ain't nobody got time to run
Jay,
no
what you wanted?
games.
You wanted something from me, or you want?
My goodness gracious. So with all of this said, if anybody have any last words?
I do. Let me, because I was on mute.
I'm sorry.
Bye, Retro. I didn't get to say him back because I was on mute. But bye, Retro. Lolo, keep your head up. Keep doing you. I mean, if you like the way women treat you, then hey, it's up to
No,
you. You're a grown ass woman. You're a whole mother out here. You taking care of your mother. Do what you want to do. You know, people can give their opinions. We all can say how we feel about stuff, give our opinions, criticize you, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's up to
true.
you, Lolo, to move how you want to move when it comes down to your friend. Okay?
That's
He
true.
still treats you
Thank
like
you.
shit, though.
He do when he get in his way. He definitely does, and I'm not gonna take that. I'm not letting that happen anymore. So that's it. It's over with that. That is done.
Yeah, I understand. Bye, y'all.
Bye, baby. Hey, Rodney,
All right,
and
pizza.
and Envy. You never got to speak. Talk to me, baby.
Envy's just been chilling. Like you guys are
Envy's
all over
always
the
my
place.
savior. Envy's always my savior. He came up here and saved me the other day. I was so happy.
No, I just came up for two reasons. Number one, uh I may have had to address pizza, but she's gone, so I don't. But you, for example, I was just up here in case there was something to say that you're too uncomfortable to say. I don't know if that
Oh.
because I was trying to be so I don't mind being the bad guy and saying something that I feel is on your mind that you're suppressing because you don't want people to be offended.
Mm-hmm.
So
So you
that's
I
what
saying
I
you
not
a
was
did
here.
psychic?
it.
So you saying you a psychic like me? You just know what she thinking and shit. Like
Oh,
you got the
ask no,
gifts.
no,
Like
no,
And
what are
no.
Pizarro
you
wants to
doing?
know if you need her to come back.
I think
Why would you feel you need to speak for her?
For who, Pizarro? Oh, for
For
me.
yeah, like why would he feel he need to
uh,
speak for you if it's something you
be
feel uncomfortable say?
no, no, no,
It's
no.
like if
I
you
no,
don't want to
I can.
say it, you don't want to say it. Like if he wants to
Well,
talk
there
over you
wasn't
and say
anything.
how
Well,
he
I would have
thinks you
spoke.
may feel, then that's on him. But it's not how you feel. You may disagree with what he says.
Yeah,
So
right,
then
and she
what?
could say, "I dis." What is her problem?
I'm
The
just
reason why I
saying,
came
there
up
ain't no
here,
problem. These are facts. You used to
dragons. Well, oh my god.
conversations, right? So let's go.
Okay, Lolo, I'm not talking to her. So moving right
Right,
along.
right.
So
I thought not.
basically, I'm not a programmer of somebody. Lolo is not an AI. I was just but Lolo and I have a good relationship. We're friends. I call her,
Absolutely.
she calls me, all that other shit, right? So I know how Lolo feels sometimes, and I was gonna based on what was going to be said, I was going to make a comment or two based on me knowing her. And if she
Yeah,
disagreed, fine. If she did not disagree, I'm willing to take the heat for it. That's all.
I appreciate you, Envy. Envy always got my back. So no, he's not psychic.
Yeah,
Dragon.
remember all the way back when I ran up and said I could
Yep.
vindicate you and this and that. How long ago was that? Like in nine,
Oh
10 months.
God,
And
it
this is not
was almost
new.
a year. It's not new at all. It's not
Yeah.
new. So
Like people have, yeah,
Dragon,
yeah. I showed up.
yeah.
Yeah. Pizarro, don't worry about coming back up. No. I don't have to say anything
Hey,
to you.
Latasha.
I don't have to say anything to you here because certain things did not occur where I would have to say something. And then, as I said, Lolo, I just want you to, you spoke your piece, and nobody could tell you what your intention was of the live. If
Absolutely.
if if Lemon came through and your intention was for him to do it publicly, and you're satisfied with that, so be it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Right.
that's all I got
Absolutely.
because I know you're about to roll out of here and shit like that. But I was just
Yeah.
speaking. All right,
I
Drag.
appreciate you.
All right, Dragon. Even though you're crazy, I'll
You
holler
right,
at you.
darling.
And you
You're
need to know
done.
you're
I'll
even
holler
more
at you.
crazy.
I am. I take.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes
Uh-huh.
every once in a while I skip my
Yeah.
medicine on certain days to
Yeah,
see
and
what
sometimes
will
I skip
happen.
mine. And sometimes
Yeah,
I skip
it's
mine.
fun though, isn't it? Like people
Yeah.
think mania is a bad thing, but it's actually really,
Yeah, it
really cool.
is.
You actually have
Yes.
like a party in your own head. I love mania. All right, y'all.
No,
I'm
it's
gone, man.
not.
Thank you, sweetheart.
All
Appreciate you.
right,
And
Envy.
All right,
Molly,
You
Envy.
crazy, but all
I
right,
talk to a
Lolo.
lot of people behind the scenes. It's just is what it is. It's not
Okay.
no play running and stuff. And go
The
ahead,
only difference is
hmm
Laura been talking to me behind the scenes since
for
2018 to
years.
2019. Me and
Absolutely.
Creole, we
Yep.
been had Lori's phone number and talked to Laura behind the scenes before there was ever any of these people that's been up on the panel,
Absolutely. Sour
including Lil
Patch.
Boat Week.
You now hooked up Sour Patch. It says your mic and cam. You got to add them. But absolutely, me and Jay Duncan go back and forth 100 times. But if she called me and say I need you, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Period. It's just it is what it is. It's just how I am. And we've been
Well,
friends
no,
for
the
years.
only reason why I make mention of that is because people
Mhm.
think that because they done been around you for a year, that that's
Yeah,
the equivalent of 8 or 9 years. It's
it's
not.
Okay.
not. It's not. It's definitely not. Hey, Cole's World. So what's up, dragons?
Okay. So all jokes aside and all that good shit, Lolo, always know yourself. I know you do, but listen, Lolo,
Hmm.
I, you know damn well, I will always, and I don't give a
Hmm.
fuck if he say no, she don't, or no, she a lying bitch. I
Thank you,
will
Molly.
listen to me. I will always
Hmm.
have love. I will always have love and love Lemon. But Lemon needs to understand and get over himself at times. And I don't think he's ready for that. And my whole thing is that say what he want. My whole thing is Lolo, do not take the disrespect. Now, my whole thing is when I did, you know, because I always speak up for myself. I was holding back because, we're friends or we were friends at the time, and it's like, hey, I'm not trying to do you wrong on your panel. So why are you doing me wrong on your panel? You understand? Like I thought it was some level of understanding of respect. So I mean, he can say what he want and try to make nice with you, but look at all the people he's lost already. As far as real friends went, that he say that's not his friends that he lying about. Like nigga, wake up. My whole thing is that Lolo, it
Hmm.
shouldn't take you long, or it shouldn't take you to go through hell and hot water to make a person understand how you feel about them, especially if it happens again. Now, right now, he's gonna try to be on his good foot and this and that. But this is something I noticed that's a pattern in him, within him. This is within him, okay? So if you were paying
Mm,
attention, you know that this is something within him. He has damn near crossed every friend he damn near had, and he looked at us like we not his friend. Like, nigga, I started out with you as a friend. I didn't look for any ulterior motive. I never had no motives. Like, I was always wanting to have your back. I always want to see you grow because I know I was
exactly,
already
Mama
in the
Cynthia.
sector. I want to grow too. I felt the same way basically you do about him. My whole thing is I got tired. And when it's that breaking point for you, then you'll hear people saying,
Hmm.
oh, she's dragging Lemon. Oh, she's doing this. She's ungrateful. And then he might come out saying what the fuck they talking about when he know damn well what the fuck he did. So it's like, don't let it happen to you. I'm saying,
Hmm.
I ain't never trying to tear you away from him. Be his friend, like you've been doing, because it makes him look bad that he keep doing this shit to people and motherfuckers, like, you know what I'm saying. So I guess it takes for you
Well, I
to
don't want
for
to
the
be
shit to
painted
happen to
as no
you.
fic. Yeah, I don't want it to be painted as no victim.
I
Friends
know, but I
argue.
guess for the it take for the shit to happen to you, for motherfuckers to be paying attention to shit, like it been happening to me, to different motherfuckers, like that, like, and I ain't saying that he don't do it to everybody. He do it to everybody. I'm saying though, people that had his back, that been his day ones, that wasn't even looking for no smoke with him. He has done it too, and he just did it again. And this is a pattern. And we were trying to tell him this before. Like, nigga, when you gonna stop doing that? Because this ain't the fucking deal. And so while some people may say you're okay with the shit and you're gonna move along with it, you're not okay. You let them know you're trying to give him the benefit of the doubt yet again. Right now, I do see,
Hmm.
which I have done before as well.
True.
But you will see, and I've tried to stick it out with him, and God knows I didn't want to break apart from him. I really didn't, cause I really looked at Lemon like, gee, this my G. But I was like, what the fuck? When he gonna stop disrespecting me? And I gotta, and
But
Molly.
but
No
nobody's
see,
protecting
damsel in
me, so I have
distress.
to protect myself
like,
and make
but
sure that
dragons,
make sure
you
he
you
know
on the
not to.
whole
I'm not
monologue
finished.
now.
I have to protect myself and make
How
sure
long
that
it's
he
gonna take
know
you to
to stop
finish?
fucking disrespecting me long enough to know, like, I don't disrespect you, so don't fucking disrespect me. Like, I know you going through something with the people that come on your panel or certain things that be going down, but you ain't got to be lashing the fuck out. And when you do, apologize and mean it. Don't just let it happen. Don't do it again. Then you let another motherfuckers dump on the motherfucker because you feel like a motherfucker wrong in your eyes, when no, that's not true. So it's like it's just the cross of the information, or the cross. It's not a misunderstanding because he knows.
Thank you,
It's
my
just
love.
certain
But
shit
see,
he
that's
want
the
to
thing.
choose and pick.
It's really, I get what you're saying, dragons, and I'm not invalidating your feelings. I
Hmm.
just think that you and Laurie have a different circumstance.
We
Yeah.
Lemon
do.
was like,
We
hold
do
on,
because
no,
he's
no, no.
done a
I
little
was
more than
on
I
mute while
did,
you
but I
did your
have
whole
done
monologue.
my share as
You did a
well.
monologue, dragons, and I was
I've
on
done
damn
my
mute.
share as well. I'm just saying
Thank you,
I
No, no,
can
no,
relate
Shay,
no.
though.
baby.
I
But
can
either
relate
way,
because I
don't
put in
interrupt me.
time
You
and
didn't
effort with
you
that boy
didn't want
as
me to
well.
interrupt you.
I know, but I'm saying, Jay Dunn, I put in
I
time and
don't
effort with
need you
that
to
boy as
say
well.
because right now I'm
All right, and
saying.
so I'm just letting her know from my
No,
standpoint
no, but let me
where,
finish. You
like,
don't even know what I'm about to say.
okay, no, I don't, but like, if I was done, I would have been like, okay, go ahead, Jay Dunn. Like I wasn't even done talking. You was interrupting me as I was
Well, but
going
how
out on
long
the
it's
shit.
gonna take? Damn.
You do the same thing, Jay
Enjoy
Dunn.
the
No, 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 no,
memberships,
I
Motherfuckers gonna
y'all.
wait
don't.
till they turn.
I've been
Motherfuckers
on
gonna
mute
wait till you
most
do
of
the
the
same
time.
thing. Jay Dunn, you do the same thing on other
No,
platforms,
I
and you be like,
don't.
motherfuckers gonna
No,
wait their
I
turn.
don't.
They
That's
had
a
their turn
lie.
to talk, and now it's
That's a
my
lie.
turn. You
And
do
it's
do
a
that.
lie.
Stop.
Girl,
No,
I
it's
did
not.
that 5 years
Jay
ago. I
Dunn,
did
you
that
are
5 years
very
ago. That's a
prominent
lie.
when it comes to your time on the
That's a
mic.
lie.
And when
Girl,
no,
don't
you're not
deflect
gonna
and
do that
change
to
the
me.
subject.
I didn't do that to you.
I was
I don't
on
want to
mute
argue
while
with
you
you
talk.
or fight with you over no dumb shit now.
Each
Ain't
time
nobody
you
trying to
talked, I
argue.
stayed on mute.
I got that. But look, I was just trying to get out the last tidbits. Damn. Let me get it out, even if it was long winded. Shit. Let me get mine. Damn.
Well, she done been
Here
at work
goes some
today. Have
more.
you? I done been
What?
at work today. Have you?
Duh.
There you go, Miss Pizarro.
That's why we here.
So, can we have our final words, ladies?
Yes. Yes. Go ahead, J Dunn, because J Dunn didn't get her final word. She didn't get the
There
chance
you
to
go,
talk.
Miss Pizarro.
She only saying that in order for her to be able to hold you hostage. But what I was saying is the
No, I'm
difference
not.
is,
I'm gonna.
girl, why you ain't let me do my final words?
That is crazy.
You
Why you
have no
say
self
that? Why you
control
say that? Why you say that? I
because
am.
that's what
Why
I
you say that?
feel.
You made me laugh. You made me laugh. Okay.
Girl, but if your mute button was pressed, I wouldn't even hear it.
I it was pressed until you made me laugh. That's on you.
Girl, I don't need to hear you laugh because I'm not talking to you.
That's on you, girl.
Oh my God.
Please. Please. Anyway, Laurie,
Yes,
what I'm
baby.
saying is, as far as what she has presented in her closing argument
Mm-hmm.
that took 3 days, the fact is, Lemon was lying in her pocket. Your pockets have
Mm-hmm.
not been lined at all. You was out here potentially, allegedly begging to the finesses and to Rico the Brat and all these people while her pockets was getting
Supposedly.
lined. Right. But
Mm-hmm.
her pockets was getting lined. So the fact that she up here trying to relate to you on a level, there is no
Who
correlation or
pockets
relation
was getting
because
lined by
why
Rico
you
and
ain't on
Ness?
mute? Why
They didn't get no money out of me. And
I'm
I
not
don't think
talking
I ever
about
got
you.
anything
That's
from
Stay
not
them.
what
on
she
And
damn
I only
she
got
mute.
not
one,
talking about
like
you.
two cash apps
Hey
from motherfucking
sister.
Rico to sleep. What's she talking about?
She not
I'm
it's this
talking to
is a
Laurie.
whole
I'm not talking to you, so
But
get
are
your ass
you
on
talking
mute.
about me?
no.
Bitch,
Don't
if it
indirectly
don't
talk
apply,
about me and have the wrong
I ain't
information.
indirectly doing shit. You
I
have
think
you
you
have you
are.
did
I
some
think you
no
are. I think
bitch.
you are.
Laurie know what
I
I'm
think you
talking
are,
about.
bitch. I think
Now
you
you
are.
gonna look
It ain't no
stupid.
reason
You
to get
gonna look stupid.
disrespectful, Jay Dunn.
Hey CEO,
You
my boss
Ain't
lady
no
interrupted
reason
baby.
to
after you
get
already said
disrespectful,
you was
girl,
going on mute.
because you know how I get down. Period. And no reason to
Absolutely,
get
Cole can
fucking
review the live.
disrespectful. I'm just
Anybody
trying
can
to be
review the
cool now.
live.
Let's fucking
I'm
do
trying to
this.
do my final
Unless you
words.
want this shit to be fucking done.
I'm trying to do my final words.
I know you are. But don't talk about me in the process or I won't have to fucking
I ain't talking
interrupt you.
about you, you stupid bitch.
Who
What you don't
you
get
talking
about it?
to then? Who the fuck you talking about? Cause you just
Laurie,
Ladies,
said,
the
oh,
person
you
who
bring
told
a
me
bitch
ladies,
up here
Laurie, would
and
you
do
tell
it.
her I'm
Who the
talking to
fuck
you?
you
ladies,
think you talking to?
ladies. Come on now. Dragons, come on
Now,
now. She
Laurie,
won't talking to
when I'm
you.
talking when I'm talking about Ness and when I'm talking about Rico, Laurie, who am I talking about?
You just said, but this
Me.
bitch up here
Hold
sitting up
on.
here trying to do this and that. I ain't trying to do shit. They
You
lying
didn't
my
you ain't
pockets. Who
heard
lying who
nothing. You
pockets?
ain't
Who
heard
lying
nothing.
who pockets? Who lying who pockets, J Nunn?
Listen,
Are
y'all.
you no. Cause not after she doing all this because
Who
I would have been
lining who
finished.
pockets? Is all I want to know. Since you said you wasn't talking about me, then who the fuck was you
I
talking about?
wasn't talking about you.
Then who are you
Ness
talking
said,
about?
well, let me finish, bitch.
Then go ahead, bitch.
Call.
So anyway, last
Ryan
year,
and Vicky, let's
Ness
go.
said that Laurie had got
Last
into her group.
call.
That Laurie had got into her group and was asking for motherfucking $40 for rent and they didn't want to give it to her. I
And
was
that was
talking
a
about
lie.
Laurie, bitch. Hold on.
Yeah.
I was talking about Laurie, not you, you homeless bitch. I
Okay,
don't give
then
a
you gotta
fuck
say
about
that
your
motherfucking
well-being.
shit. Don't try to act like you
No,
indirectly talking
I
about some
ain't act
shit.
like shit,
Unless your
hoe.
motherfucking ass want to motherfucking start a motherfucking argument around this bitch.
Hey, LaDon,
No, bitch.
girl.
You
If you was
don't
Then
listening, then you
go
would have
and
knew.
talk about what the fuck you were
own,
trying to talk
but
about
you
while you
can't
held my shit
stay
up. And now if you want us to
here.
argue, then I get more airtime. Say what the fuck you gonna say.
You have
Anyway,
battle.
you was wrong. Point blank in the period. I was talking to
Okay, if
Laurie.
I was wrong, I was wrong. But I wasn't wrong because I didn't know what the
Okay,
fuck you was
okay.
talking
So
about
you were
till you
wrong.
put a name on it.
So
At
you
first,
were
you didn't
wrong.
put a
So
fucking
you
name
were
on it.
wrong. I did say
Less
next, and I
love,
You
said
ain't
Rico
put
the
them
Brand.
fucking
I did
names
more
right.
say.
Cause you said this
alcohol.
bitch up here.
Hey,
I
Lady
wasn't wrong.
Sparkle.
Cause you said this bitch up here getting her pockets lined by Ness and by Rico the Sleaze. And she up here talking this
I
and that.
said
So why the fuck
supposedly.
did I not take
The
it wrong,
last
Jay
Uber
Dunn?
will be
Get the
picking
fuck
up
out
in
of my
20
Girl,
face and quit
minutes.
anyway.
playing my face with your
Now,
words.
Laurie, I know that you're going to control this because I know
Cause
that
I
I was
know
on
Mhm.
mute when this
exactly what
bitch
the
was
fuck you
talking.
just said.
No, can you let Jaden speak, please?
I am. But she wanna argue with me. She don't want to say
No,
what she
the fuck
needs to
I
say.
don't. I was
You want
talking to
to argue.
Laurie.
You want to
I was
Hey,
motherfucking
talking to
argue.
Laurie.
y'all
Then
ever
talk to
known?
her.
Have you ever known Jay Dunn not to be direct if she wants to talk about somebody? She's not talking
No,
about
That's
no,
true.
anybody.
she's and I've been
Correct.
knowing her for more
Correct,
years
Envy.
than you.
Jay
I
Dunn
I've been
be
knowing
wanted to
her for
be
more
indirect.
her.
years
Never,
than
She
you.
wanted to
never
be
be
her.
indirect.
I've been knowing her for more years than you. She
Oh
and
my
Wait.
God.
anybody and Lori, you can get the playback.
No, no,
She
that's not
just
true. I've known Jay
fucking
Dunn
said
for
me.
damn near
She
10
just
years.
said this bitch up here getting her pockets lined. Who the fuck getting their pockets lined, bitch?
Oh, but I was talking about Lemon in
Say,
regards to you, and I said Lemon
You
ain't gave
said
Laurie
this
shit.
bitch up
say
here. Why
me,
you calling Lori a bitch then if you was talking to
say
her?
it together.
You ain't listening. Girl, I'm not
I
about to
am
repeat
listening.
myself.
I am
You the
listening.
only one that
I
can't
am
We
listening. So
comprehend.
can't
who the
talk
fuck was you calling
together,
a fucking
but we
bitch,
can
bitch?
sing
I am listening.
together.
I don't think you are. I
I
don't
wish you
think you
could
can
turn on
hear
like a
yourself
bright
speak
light. I got to get a
because you love
background
talking.
like lights out. We got the chairs on top
Because
of the
either you was
table, the
calling
floor
her a
mop,
bitch or me.
everything
Somebody
wiped
you called
down,
a fucking bitch up here, and then you want to say it's about Ness and other people, but
the
we can go
drawers
play the playback.
counted.
Lori got the playback. It's her life. I
My
know the fuck
God.
I just heard.
Okay. Now, do you ladies have any can Jay Dunn finish her closing words?
She can if she could stop
That would
arguing
be
with me because I ain't
so
come up here to
amazing.
do
Like
that with
she's
her
been
ass.
trying,
I
like
did not
patiently. Like
come
Lord,
up
it's
here to
crazy
argue
and
to
here
with you,
me.
come
girl.
Happy Life. What you got to say, Happy Life?
Oh
Oh,
no.
Christmas is here. A
Who you
very
groupie for today? Who's the
special
snorkel?
for
Happy
me.
Life. Now,
By
Happy
your
Life.
side, blazing bright and caroling
Happy
through
life
the.
for trying to
All
end the
right, Happy
show.
Life. You can't do it tonight, Happy Life. Not tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Thank you,
very
Happy.
sorry. But thank you for coming up, Happy. I do appreciate you. Um,
Yeah, I cashed out Lolo $1 because that's how much you're worth to drop. But go ahead.
so, Jay Dunn, forgetting dragons. What's your last words, son?
So my last words before I was rudely interrupted is that
Mm.
Lemon ain't lined your pockets about a fuck thing. He came over there to ask his audience to get you an oil change, ask his audience to pay your rent, ask his audience to get you an e-bike. He ain't asked this audience to do nothing for you.
Hey, sweetie.
Now, what did happen was during those times where he was doing all that for Dragon, you was begging to
Mm.
get your rent paid from people that came out here and spilled the tea
I
about
was
it.
begging to get my
Okay.
what? I was begging to get
No,
my what?
no, no. She
I'm
not
not
talking to
talking about
you.
you.
She not talking
That's
to you.
what you
And
don't
they
get.
got
You
and they
just
got
said
the
my
whole
name.
story wrong. They got
We
the
all
whole
wanted a
story
Dunkin'
completely
Donuts cup
wrong.
of coffee, but like it
Exactly.
was a joke kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Like somebody saying, whatever. I want to drink tonight. Like I think Lolo
Yeah,
has enough money for Dunkin' Donuts fucking coffee.
absolutely. I mean, and they
Exactly.
had the
It wasn't
whole
even
Well,
thing
so
like that.
wrong.
Like,
my
oh,
point and
please
what
give
I
me
was saying
$20. I
again, you
really needed a
interrupted and I
dub.
wasn't
No,
talking to
it was
you.
like, go ahead and give me a
Lori,
dub because
now,
it's
how
going
many times
down.
I gotta start my final words? You just kicked off Happy
What the
Life
Exactly.
for
fuck?
singing. You kicked
Dragons,
his ass off
I
for
dragons,
don't know what
singing.
the fuck you
dragons,
got against me.
dragons, dragons, dragons. I'm gonna mute you. Go ahead, Jaden.
So all I'm saying is when you were in need, you ended up having to go to these other camps that ended up coming out here telling about what you did. You were
Which
made
was a
fun of.
lie. Which was a lie. Which was a lie.
Right. You were made fun of. And I'm just simply saying you never had the handouts or the support like what Dragons got over there. And now I'm saying your name because you got more support from that audience than Laurie ever had. So y'all are not the same. Y'all
Oh,
are
I
not the
beg to
same.
differ, girlfriend. I beg to
Well,
differ on that. I've been watching a little bit. Like, I don't watch him no more. Like recently, about like a month ago or two ago. Like, girl, but before then, no, no, no. I've been noticing. No, he's been giving a lot more people a lot more like whatever, and I don't care. But it's like he does that to rub it in my face. Like, here, I'm giving everybody else the money and not you, even though I you had my back from the very start. I'm gonna just shit on you because you told me
It's
how you
still my
feel
final
about me
yeah,
and
word.
I
it's
can't take
still
You
her
it
don't
and
final
I have
comprehend
to
words.
that
take
it's my final
And
word.
responsibility for my
This is
here's
motherfucking
the thing,
actions.
and
So
easy.
I'm gonna
This
sit
anybody,
up
is
here
to
and give
the
everybody
host.
else
To the
money than
host
you.
is the final
That's what
words.
he did, girl. It wasn't nothing but to make me mad and I ain't mad over it. I don't give a fuck.
I
Pass
I
that
would
fucking
hope
on, nigga.
not because I
You
don't expect
clearly mad because you
nobody.
can't even let me finish my
No, he
final
could.
word.
I wasn't done talking. You just asked me
Jesus.
something. Now I
It
wasn't
was
done talking. You
my
was in
final.
mid sentence.
It was
I
my
love
final
when people
word.
say that I'm interrupting when I wasn't even fucking done talking, and you interrupting me while I'm talking.
It was my
The
final
fuck wrong
words,
with your
girl.
brain?
Mine.
I didn't do shit.
Dragons, you know we're all going to get final words, right?
Yes, you could get that. She just asked me something though, and I elaborated.
I ain't asked
So
you shit.
Wow. So go ahead, Jay Dunn.
Now this is my fourth time starting over.
The fourth time starting over. Fourth time's the
No,
fourth
third
time
time.
is the
fourth time the
Well,
charm.
charm.
fourth we're fucked,
And
but
you
go
still
ahead.
off mute. You still off mute.
Girl, shut up and talk.
You need to shut up.
Girl,
Child.
shut up and talk.
Anyway, so Laurie, that's all I'm saying. The comparison is not there. So don't take this comparison that she throwing out because she's got more help from the Lemonettes and the Lemonaires than you ever had. She's gotten more help from them. If she want to tolerate disrespect, okay, so be it. They helping you. You've been tolerating disrespect and you've been having to go elsewhere to ask for help. That's all I'm saying.
See,
No, I
now
That's
that's
all
the
I'm
didn't.
saying.
No,
thing.
I
The,
didn't.
the the
No, I
whole
didn't.
thing was made
No, I
up.
didn't.
It was,
Girl,
how
fuck
people
up if I
say,
go to
yeah, I
ask
got to do
anybody
this
for
for
anything.
that, and
You
it
got
won't
that
even
wrong.
all
You got it
that.
fucking fucked up.
But now dragons.
I didn't go
Luminaires.
anywhere else for any help. I was on somebody's link. Rex hit that link up. We was talking on Shakim shit. We was talking. Rex hit the link and wanted to give me that money. I ain't
I
asked
was
nobody
talking
for
about
shit.
Laurie
No,
going elsewhere for
I,
help.
yeah, I
Laurie,
don't know
I'm
anything
saying
why are
about
you
though,
that.
making
no, you
us
was
have to
like,
talk to
no,
a
you went
crackhead?
to other people's hat
She's
for
not
shit for help.
comprehending the conversation, and it's not
Yeah,
cute.
Fuck what you
it's
talking
It's
about.
not
it's
I
cute.
ain't do it, bitch.
what
You're
she's
taking it as
saying,
personal
Dragon.
attacks, Dragon.
Exactly.
Like,
What she's
I
saying is
hope your
that
e-bike
lemon.
runs out on a
Okay, she
steep
better
hill
get it
tonight. God damn it.
specific. She better get
Yeah,
specific. Okay,
what
get it
she's
specific.
saying is that when people have said I've tried to ask for this and ask for that from them, that you've gotten way more financial help from
That's
Lemon,
how
but
she
you over
feels.
here
That's how she
dogging
feels.
him. But it is
That's how
kind
she
of
feels.
true.
It's not, but
It's
it's that's how
very
she
true.
feels.
It is
It's not.
very true.
It's not. It's
It's
not.
very true.
It's not. It's not.
You're not gonna discredit the truth.
I mean,
Yes,
if
I
I lose
can
my
because it's
phone, I
not
don't think
to be a
nobody gonna pop me.
discrediting
Lemon
nothing.
ain't
Right,
gonna buy
right.
you a
They
new
helped
phone.
me
It,
out,
He
but
ain't
it
gonna
is
buy
no,
you a
true,
no,
but
no,
phone.
no, no.
it is
He ain't
No,
true,
gonna
but
buy
you
you a
also have
crack.
to add up the
He
no,
ain't
things
gonna
that
help
she
because
you
they
pay
have
rent.
refused.
helped me. They
That's
have
true.
She
helped
was
me a
offered a
lot, but
house,
they
a
have not helped
car,
me as much
fucking
as her.
godly.
Like,
I
how
mean,
am I
Yeah.
sitting up here being wrong?
let's
Because
not
I
talk
can
about only
clearly
what
state
she's
the fact.
accepted.
They have helped me, but it hasn't been to the extent of Lolo. No, Lolo has
The
done more while I was out and I haven't been here. Lolo has done way more that considers her getting paid for that. So no, I haven't. When you really look at it, I mean, I know because it's me, and
Hey
technically
Lolo,
she
what are you
is
gonna
getting
do?
more.
yeah.
She
We'll move in that
deserves a lot
direction
more, and I'm
Yeah,
not
we
mad
just
about it.
moving. All
Like,
right,
why the fuck is we
get
discussing that?
because
exactly. So
That's
let's finish
crazy.
this up. Let's finish this up. What's up? What you got to say, Dragons?
No, go, take that to J Dunn. She got to say something.
She
Look,
been going. This will be the
No.
5th time.
fifth time's a
Correct.
charm.
So you
Fifth time's a
go ahead
charm.
and get your
Fifth
final
time's a
go
charm.
ahead and get your final words. I'm waiting on
Fifth
That's a
you.
time's
better
fifth
plan.
time's
That's
a charm.
okay. So everybody take a nap, and Dragons will be finished with her final words. But go ahead.
Dragons.
I hope you, as I said, I hope your e-bike dies up the steepest hill in Miami.
I know you do because you're a hating ass nigga that God gonna correct real soon for wishing
God
that up
loves
on me, you
me.
weak ass bitch. Because we rebuke that in the name of Heavenly Father God. No weapons formed against us shall prosper in the name of Heavenly Father God.
Damn, all
No
that
form
for a
against
damn
us.
dead
Every
battery on
tongue,
an
every bad
e-bike.
image,
Yeah,
every
Anyway,
bad
yeah.
spirit,
You
bad
asked for
person
it,
that rises
Envy.
up against me,
well, I did
God
that
shall
on
condemn them
purpose so
and
that
stop
she
them in
could,
their tracks
maybe
immediately and condemn them
Child.
and throw them off into the fire
I could, so I
brimstone, never
could
to
prove that
return
her
again.
final words
In the
aren't gonna
name of Heavenly
come.
Father God.
So she
Thank you,
needs to
Lord
go
Heavenly
down and
Father
pray.
God. Thank you, Lord Heavenly
There's a
Father
church
God. Thank you, Lord
backstage.
Heavenly Father God. Thank you, Lord
Mm,
Heavenly Father God. Thank you, Lord Heavenly
okay.
Father God. He could say what he want,
All right,
baby.
Absolutely.
See, he
Lolo.
gonna
So
get karma for
clearly,
that. See, he
Yeah.
gonna
blame it
get
So
on
karma for
me.
that
No, blame it
because
on me that
he
you
is an
that
unjust
you
soul.
gave
You don't
Dragons
take people
more
shit
than enough
serious. That's
time to
on
speak.
you. I know who I
And
am.
Jay Dunn's been
You, the
very
one that
patient
want to
she
take
has
and
all this
been
tried to
very
buy
bullshit shit
time.
and think
patient
you're
So
doing
therefore,
something.
I
You
would
ain't
say
doing a
that we're not
motherfucking
getting
thing
anywhere. So
but
if you
getting
feel
karma,
like
at
baby.
ending,
Wait till it happen. Now
I'm.
you just
It
mad because
sounds
I
Yeah,
didn't
more
I
hit your
think
between
it
the
is
platform.
legs.
That's
definitely
why you're
time to
mad, Envy,
end.
because I don't ever want to hit your platform. Because the first time I hit that motherfucker, you wanted to act like you didn't know how to fucking act and you wanted to be on bullshit with the questions. Oh, and you're mad because Dragons won't hit the platform because you're a thirsty ass, fucking cocksucking ass, social climbing ass
Okay, yeah,
motherfucker. Fuck
okay.
you.
Oh, thank you,
Wait, I'm
Dragons.
upset. Dragons.
Thank you, Dragons. Thanks, Dragons. I appreciate you.
All
Jay
right.
Dunn, you got anything you got to say, baby?
Well, I did. I put you a message in the back chat, Laurie. That was another thing that I wanted to say to my final words, but I couldn't even get to my point.
Right, right, and you're right. I did have an abusive relationship, and I stayed with him for another six
I put it in
months.
the back
All
chat so
kind of
you ain't
stuff.
have to read it because
Oh,
I
Right.
didn't want to
well,
trigger any other people up in your audience,
oh,
girl.
you right. You right. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Sorry about that. But you are absolutely right, Jay Dunn, and you have been there for me for a lot, quite a lot over
Yeah.
the years. So,
So that's all I'm saying. It looked like something that you done already explained, that you came out on the other side already. It's through your computer now.
true, true,
So
true,
that's
true.
all. But
I
anyway, let me get
appreciate you.
down. Thank you for being the referee, Envy, even though Dragons didn't give a damn.
I tried.
Okay,
You know what
fine.
I'm saying?
Envy always got my back, and I appreciate him. Thank you, Jay Dunn.
All right. Well,
And
I don't hit links like this. You know that. So I'm
I
gone.
know.
But I felt like I might be able to do a couple things to end the show, but
God bless you.
continuing to talk is not gonna do it. So I'm gonna drop. I'll see you tonight, Lolo. All
All
right.
right, my love. I'll see you later. Thank you so much. And I thank you guys so much. Now, Taylor's Tuesday will be coming on, or it should be on. He's about ready. Yep, he's starting now. So shall we all go over? Because he got to turn on his to get somebody to you know what I mean. Anyway, I'll see you all later. Thank you for coming through. I love you guys. Y'all always make me feel so much better, and I appreciate it. Next time I see y'all will be this time.
And guess who's back? It's your favorite Tipsy TTs, Auntie Newbie and Auntie Lori. So bring your questions, bring your concerns, and definitely bring your own drinks to Tipsy TTs. Tales and Tips. See you there.
Hey, yeah, let's see how you do under pressure. Oh, yeah, I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Okay, hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early, feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra. Fuck fuck with me, you know that I got it. Come with me, let's take a trip to the islands. We up on the jet, we'll do more than just fly on it. Stand on that hill, you gon' die on it. Boom, boom. Baby, I'm not one of them, you should try on it. Miss me with all that, I'm on it and next. Fuck this up, I send you back to your ex. But good luck with that, this is big as it gets. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Yeah. Oh shit, they don't let me shoot a whole clip. Firepower in this coalition. We just turned the field into a demolition. It was desolate, but I had premonition. I was training for war, every exhibition, every extra mission, every enemy listening. Get off my dick, I got bad intentions. Make it right every wrong, and I'm back with a vengeance. I show you the ropes. Peace in my town, I can show you the coast. Up in the shots if they wanted to smoke. If you know, then you know. Suited up, bitch, my whole team do the same. Don't you forget who created the game. Ready for war, I was born with grenades. The trenches where soldiers are made. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember. Hey, let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. A moment can live on forever. Let's see how you do under pressure. Let's see how you do under pressure. Give them a name to remember.